Very icky, no good.
Everybody. Hello. Just give me 1 second and I'll be right on. Can you hear me? Am I coming through loud and clear? Please let me know. My goodness, let me know. Okay, sending tweet. We are live. Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Oh my goodness me, what are we doing today? What is happening? What is going on? I'm not sitting in my usual spot. And what's this in front of me? A game? Maybe. We'll get onto that very shortly. Hello everybody. Welcome on into the stream. I can see you all right there. I can see everybody. And yes, I'm wearing a hat. That is correct. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Everything sounds good? Excellent. Because as you can see, I am not wearing headphones today. My ears are free. Free the ear, guys. Free the ear. Yes, today, as you might have seen in the title, we are playing Stardew Valley. But, can I still zoom in? Hang on, can I still do this? But, not as you know it. Oh my god. We are playing Stardew Valley, but not as you know it. Can you hear us without headphones? Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you crunching on your crisps. I can hear you. Loud and clear. Yeah, so for my birthday last year, in December, I got this. The Stardew Valley board game. And I thought, I've already played it once solo, and another time, which I lost. I think I didn't understand the rules properly. And I played it a second time with a group of 4, and we won. This game is really hard. And so I thought it would be really fun to play this on stream. Well, at least we could try it and see how that goes. I have no idea how that's going to go. But I've got it in front of me. And we have the game right here. Just there. So I thought that could be a fun thing to do today. Maybe we would try and play some Stardew Valley, the board game. Because you can play between, it's 1 to 4 player. So I'm going to be doing a solo run. Which, like I said, I've only done one solo run before and I lost. But we will do a prediction, I think. I think we will do a prediction. We will, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain sort of how the game works briefly, just in case, because some of you I know have got this game and have played it. Love board games that you can play by yourself. Absolutely. Anything that scales is always good fun in my book. I'm going to briefly explain how it works, just so you guys can follow along. But if you know, then obviously great. If you don't, I'll give a very brief explanation, but I think you'll pick it up pretty quickly. It's really not too difficult. But we'll get onto this very shortly. Is that it? The only thing I can't tell is if this is in focus. I think it's in focus. Also, I ran out of antihistamines yesterday. And look at that. You see that red mark on my face? That's because I touched my face. When I don't take antihistamines, I just can do that and I get red marks on my skin. I don't know, I guess it's like a heat rash or something. Anyway, I got some more from the shop, so I'm all good. I'm all good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this today, and I hope you guys will happily stick around as I get through it. Now I can still see the chat, so don't you worry, guys. I can still see you over there, so we can still chat. Are you allergic to yourself somehow? I think I am. I'm allergic to myself. I don't know how that happened. It just happened one day. Maybe I'm allergic to my hands. Maybe. I think I have quite sensitive. I guess I have sensitive skin. Which I never really realized before. Looks like a warrior scar. Good. Good. I got this from one of my many, many long shifts on the farm. We'll say that for now. So yeah, very excited to try this. This is like my first ever like playing a board game on Twitch, so I have no idea how this is going to go. And hopefully it's exciting. Hopefully you guys like it. And now it is Stardew, so you know we all do love a bit of Stardew. So yeah, I look forward to diving in. I'll explain it very shortly. And yeah, we're going to do a prediction as well. So depending on how well you think I'm going to do, there's going to be 4 different predictions. There's going to be, will I win the game fully? Will I sort of kind of win the game? Will I sort of kind of win the game part 2? Or will I just not win at all? And I'll explain how that works shortly. I'll explain how I win. And then you can make an educated guess as to whether you think I'll win or not. But yeah, does it look okay? Can you see me? It's always, whenever I do any kind of stream with a slightly different angle or slightly different technology, I always worry that it's not going to work. But I guess it is looking okay so far then. Good. Good. One thing I can do as well, if we just take a card from the villager deck, for example, I can do this. And it will focus. Look, it's Emily. It's Emily. She has a spring birthday and is eligible to marry. Now, I wish I hadn't done that, because that would have been a great one to have on top. That would have been a great one to pick up first, but that is going to be randomized. So I don't know. We might find Emily today. We might find Emily. We might not. We'll see. We will see. This is good prep for a cooking stream. Exactly. Trying out something, a slightly different setting, just to make sure I can work. Now, the only difference when I do a cooking stream is that that's going to be in the kitchen, and I'll be having to stream off of a laptop, but that should be fine. That should be fine. Man, this is intense, actually. I didn't realize how intense this was going to be, actually, because I kind of feel like I have to perform well. I kind of feel like I have to win. This, you know, being the luckiest gamer in the world, I feel like I have to win this. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, I guess. What am I going to cook? I'm going to have to tune in to find out. You have to tune in to find out. The Animal Crossing villager is looking at me and I'm scared. Whoa, that little guy? Where is he? That little guy? Don't be afraid of him. Feels like a talk show now. Is there a band sat off camera? No. I'm just in my room. I'm just in my office here. But it could, I mean, what else? I could be the band. I'm not going to be the band. I immediately double guessed myself. I'm not going to be the band. Also, is it warm in here? Is it just me? What the fuck? All right, sorry. Somebody has messed with my aircon, and they've set it to be warm. I don't know who would do such a thing, but it was not me. Thank you. Did that work? It's working. All right. Jesus Christ, who did that? It was Fuji. You think it might have been Fuji? Is there a ghost? There might be. I don't know if there's any ghosts in this game. I suppose there are ghosts in this game, actually. When we get to the... oh, this is going to be a problem that my camera was... There we go. Hello. This camera was the one we used for Thankmas. And it's like a little bit like temperamental. It should be okay. Hopefully it's okay. It was being a little temperamental during Thankmas, and it's probably going to be a little wacky today. So we'll see how we get on with that. Oh my goodness. Well, we do also have some sweet potato subbies and a question. You must choose one, thunder or lightning. I'll take lightning. Lightning is cool to look at. Thunder, the claps of thunder are too loud. Too loud. You know what I mean? Also, do you like the Stardew tunes? The Stardews? I do have my soundboard at the ready with Stardew music. I thought we would play the appropriate music during the necessary months. I also have the game just here as well, so when we cut back to this screen, we can take a look. We can have it up here as well. As I'm probably going to be switching between cameras during the game. All right, I'm going to say thank you to some sweet potatoes, and then I am going to explain how this dang game works to give you a brief overview so you can predict with a little bit of knowledge at least. Where are we? The Scale Lab, thank you very much for the 25 months. Happy 25 months and Happy New Year. I missed the stream yesterday, so this is my first of 2023. Hope you and my fellow lovely patats are having a good year so far. And it continues throughout. Thank you very much. I also hope the same for everyone. Thank you. And welcome. If this is your first stream of the year, if you didn't catch yesterday's, then hello and welcome to your first official stream of the year. This is my second one. Choco Soy Milk Boy, thank you very much for the 27 months. Fish on! Oh, you bet every fish I catch, I'm going to be saying fish on. You bet I'm going to be saying fish on for every single fish I catch. Hannah XCR, thank you for the 6 months. Stardew! We're Stardewing it. Do you have a monitor on your arm to move it easily? Sorry, do you have a monitor on an arm? Yes, I do. Well, yes, I do actually, yeah. I do. It swivels. It tilts and swivels. Just like me. I don't know what that means. Andy Lilly, thank you for the 23 months. Can't stick around, but yay for 23 months. So excited for a new year of streams and good vibes. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. Sorry, when I thought you said monitor on your arm, I thought you meant like a sort of a VR thing. Or like a sort of a dual disc from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something like that. This is my third stream total. This is the third stream you've attended? Oh my goodness. Well, this is quite a unique one because I don't often do stuff like this. This is going to be quite a unique thing. Sabrina the Witch, thank you for the 4 months. Hello to you and welcome on in. Pixel Peaches, thank you for the 12 months. It's been a whole year. How? Anyway. Oh my goodness me. Please refrain from making it rain sweet potatoes. You're gonna mess up the board pieces. Thank you very much. Who was that? Raichi Simmer. Oh my goodness, Raichi Simmer. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. If you guys just got gifted a sub, please send Raichi a cheeky little thank you. Pixel Peaches, thank you for the 12. I know I missed a few streams throughout the year, but I'm always here to support this community. Thanks for being awesome, everyone. Thank you very much and welcome back. Patats on the table. They really did fall on the table, didn't they? That was actually pretty neat. What the Sorry, what the hell is going on? Sorry, somebody has done something to my aircon. Somebody has done something. Somebody has done something. Somebody has been in my room. I feel like the Trunch from Matilda Who's in my house? Yeah, sabotage. Somebody's sabotaging, yeah. There is a Stardew Valley board game. There certainly is. There certainly is. And we will be playing it today. This is this one. This is the one. We will be playing it today. We'll be playing it today. We're gonna do a solo run. Solo run of the Stardew Valley board game. Speaking of everyone, watch Roald Dahl's Matilda the musical on Netflix. Is that on Netflix already? I kind of wanted to see it, but I didn't really want to go to the cinema to see it because I'm not a huge musical guy. I've seen some musicals before, and there are some I like, but I have my reservations about specifically Matilda because Matilda is very close to my heart, as in the original film by Danny DeVito. So, yeah, maybe. So I'm just moving some tiles. Do you have any trouble punching out the pieces for the game? I did actually a little bit. Some of these pieces were a little hard. Some of these pieces were a little difficult to, yeah. Thank you, Millennium. Thank you for testing out the bonks. Yep, they do still work. They do still work. Yeah, the original Matilda, I actually watched it, I think, on Christmas Day. Or maybe Christmas Eve, I can't remember. And I love that film so much. It's such a... They've, like, nailed the vision of that film. And it still makes me laugh so much to this day. I kind of remember it beat for beat. I remember every single little thing that happens in that film. And it makes me laugh so much every time. Let's get sticky with Mickey! I really, really love that film. Yeah. Mary, thank you for the 14 months. Happy New Year. Doing a super hard puzzle right now, and Stream Drunks is the best background noise. Hell yes. I don't have my... you have to imagine the two. I don't have my whistle. You have to imagine it. Pam Burgers, thank you very much for the 27 months. Hi, pals. Ready for the due? Hell yes. Let's do it. Trinity Fallout, thank you for the 30 months. Wow, just wow. Thank you very kindly. That's a lot of months. The part where Matilda is hiding under the Trunchables table is ingrained in my brain. Yeah, that made me laugh so much because the upper body strength Matilda must have to be able to hold herself up under that table. Because she gets up there so quickly as well. It's just like, it's just so well done. I feel like I need to read the book. I've never actually read the Matilda book, but I kind of feel like I probably should. It's probably a good one, right? It's probably a good one. How many sweet potatoes to get a League of Legends stream? Oh man, it would have to be a lot of sweet potatoes. I've never played League of Legends before, so it would have to be... It would have to be a lot of sweet potatoes, let's just say that. Soph B, thank you for the 18 months. Oh, board game time, exciting. Also, Happy New Year. First stream I'm able to catch this year. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. Glad you could join us today. Thank you very much. The book was one of my favorites as a kid. Oh, maybe I'll have to read it. Maybe it's never too late. All Roald Dahl books are great and so funny. Yeah, I remember loving James and the Giant Peach a lot as a kid. I remember reading that in school and loving that. And then the film, I love the film so much. And you know what? This is a weird flex, but I'm going to do it anyway. The peach that they use in James and the Giant Peach, I have held that peach. It's obviously not a real peach. I have held that peach. Because it was made, that was in particular was made by the Stan Winston Company, and I went to their, when I was in LA quite some time ago, I went to their offices and they showed me around and they showed me all of their like electronics and like puppets and all this stuff they've made over the years, and yeah, they made the peach for James and the Giant Peach, so I held the peach, and it's quite big actually. It was like this big. Not a real peach, I should say. It's not a real peach. But yeah. So that was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. Yeah. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you very much for the 18 months. Welcome on in. No done intended. Thank you for the 27 months. Hello, excited to see how this goes. Hope everyone has a wonderful time. Thank you very much. We certainly will have a wonderful time. We will. You held the peach. I did. I gave it a little squeeze. Liberloo, thank you for the 16 months. Board games! Thank you very much and welcome on in. Dozy Lamb, thank you for the 2 years. Oh shit, 2 years. Happy Stardew. I'm at work. See you later in the VOD. See you in the VOD. Thank you for popping by today. Stephanie, thank you for the 9 months. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you. Welcome on in. Tower Road, thank you for the 12 whole months. This stream will hopefully distract me from my hurting fingers. I played too much guitar. Yeah, I know the feeling, especially with those steel string guitar strings. They can really cut your fingers. They really. I personally, I quite like nylon string guitars just because it doesn't hurt my fingers. But they don't sound quite the same. And the Scalar, thank you very much for the bits. Don't mind me just clearing the sweet potatoes from the table. Thank you, yes. We need to add like a little snow plow to the front of that car so he can like plow away the potatoes. That would be a neat thing. I bet that's something you could do in Unity. You could program it so sweet potatoes fall on the bottom of the screen and then they stay there until the sweet potato plow comes and pushes them away. I don't know how to do that because I'm not smart enough. I tell you what I do know how to do. I know how to play this game. Shall we play some Stardew Valley, the board game? Would you like me to briefly explain how this works before we dive in, just so you know what exactly we're doing? Also, I should say as well, yesterday, Twitch kind of broke whilst we were streaming, which was weird. We couldn't raid, we couldn't do anything, and I'm sure some people might have been locked out of the chat, which was unfortunate, because I was locked out of other people's chats. So I don't know what happened there, but if you were, I'm sorry, and I think hopefully everything's working now. But yeah, that was not cool. Not cool, Twitch. Sort it out. Sort it out, Twitch. Okay. This is the Stardew Valley board game. Let me briefly explain how it works. There's a couple more things I have yet to set up. I've got most of it set up. We're mostly set up here. There's a couple of things I need to reveal. There's a slight echo in the top-down view. Let me take a look. I can tell you why. It's because the B camera has got a microphone in it, which I've just muted. This one. Also, there's a smudge on the lens. You can see where my hand is here. There's a smudge there. I'm really sorry for pointing that out because now you're not going to be able to not see it. But I see it every time because it annoys me and I need to clean it. So yeah. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the doubled up audio. Hopefully that should be sounding better now. It's actually a smudge on the sensor itself. It's not actually on the lens. It's on the sensor, which is why it's so, yeah. Anyway, we'll try and avoid that. Secretly a unicorn. Thank you for the fresh sub. God, welcome on in. No, thank you very kindly. No. Oh, don't knock the table, PJ. Okay. This is the Stardew Valley board game. Oh, we have a question as well. Hang on a minute. We have a question. Will there be a third part of comforting things to hear when you're feeling uneasy? I haven't watched them in a while, but they helped with my anxiety during the lockdowns. Maybe, yeah. I tend to make those videos when I'm kind of in the right sort of headspace for it. So maybe, yeah. All I can say is maybe. Okay, so let's get the music right. Let's get the music right. Okay, guys. This is Stardew Valley, the board game. The aim of the game, I'm going to be playing solo, and so the aim of the game is Grandpa, our beloved Grandpa, has unfortunately passed away. And in his will, he has left us his farm, just over here. He's left us all of this. Is yet to be named. We're gonna need to name that. Yeah, 07, Rip Gramps. Rip Grandpa. He's left us his farm, but in his will, he's left us the farm, and he's invited us to Stardew Valley to complete some of his last dying wishes. In order to beat the game, like fully, to say I have won the game, I need to finish all 4 of his wishes and complete the community center, which is up here. The community center, currently the bundles are locked. I don't know what's in the bundles. I have to unlock those throughout the game using hearts. These are hearts. You get hearts by befriending villagers. So I need to do that. I basically need to complete the bundles by doing all sorts of stuff. Just like in the game, we're going to have stuff to put in the crafts room, the pantry, the fish tank, the bulletin board, the vault, and the boiler room. We're going to get that from adventuring around the world and, yeah, doing tasks, doing jobs, all sorts of stuff. Making friends, catching fish, exploring the mines. Now, because I'm playing solo, the rules state that when I get an upgrade, which is at the end of every season, I can pick from any of the 4 professions. So I'm not just locked to my fishing. I've just picked this board, the fishing profession board, but I don't just have to stick to this. I can pick from a fishing upgrade, a farming upgrade, a mining upgrade, or a foraging upgrade. Just so you know. I have not yet picked my starting tool. I thought maybe I would pick that when we've revealed the Grandpa's wishes, because if Grandpa wants me to get to the bottom of the mines, I'm probably going to pick the pickaxe as my starting tool. So yeah, with that said, I want to do a prediction. I want you to do a prediction. And the prediction is going to be, will I win? Now, there's going to be 4 options for you to pick. So let me just get this ready here. There's going to be 4 options for you to pick from. Either, yes, I'm going to win. By winning, it is completing all of Grandpa's wishes and the community center. There's a prediction for that I will only complete Grandpa's wishes. There's another option where I will only complete the community center and not Grandpa's wishes. And there's another. The 4th prediction is no, I won't complete any of them and I'll lose the game. I will let you know from the very top. This is quite a difficult game. It's very, very difficult, especially playing by myself. Prediction for flip the table, that comes at the end of the game. We do that at the end. So that's the game. I'm doing one house rule. There is one house rule, okay? That if you know the game, maybe you know that this might slightly alter the difficulty. It makes it a touch easier. Can you give us some examples of what the wishes might be? Absolutely. So because I'm only playing with one person, myself, solo, I only need to do one on each of the wishes, if that makes sense. Usually the game scales and you need to do 4 of each. So for example, one of his wishes might be to catch a legendary fish. If you're playing with 4 people, you need to catch 4 legendary fish. It's just the one of me. So if he wants me to catch legendary fish, I only need to do 1. I only need to catch 1 legendary fish. His other wishes might consist of getting to level 12 of the mines. It might be to have animals, to raise animals on the farm. It might be to have a load of money by the end of the game, which, by the way, I start with three measly coins. So yeah, we're going to reveal those in just a moment. I think we'll do the prediction first, and then we will reveal the wishes. We can see how screwed I am. An actual Shoob, thank you for the 7 months. Happy New Year. May your year have more jonks and fewer bonks. Thank you very much. Finally, someone said it. Is it a random season deck? So, the seasons. I'm starting with the beginner season decks. The beginner season cards. Oh, shit. Nearly tipped the table. Don't want to do that. Now, the one thing I want to say, the house rule is there are going to be 5 season cards per season. Usually you play with 4. Now, there are still 4, but one of them, the 5th one, is a random event. It could be the luau in summer. In spring, it could be the Easter egg hunt. So I'm basically playing with a 5th day, which will make the game slightly easier. Slightly. It's still going to be difficult because I'm limited to doing 2 actions per turn. I can only do 2 things per turn, per week, which seems insane that you can maybe go to the mines and catch a fish, which you might fail to do either of them, and then that's your week done. But there is a lot of RNG in the game, so yeah. Who knows what's lurking beneath these cards? How long will it take? Probably a couple hours, I think. There's also, yeah, as pointed out, there's a fat stack of Joja cards over here. Bad things might occasionally happen, in which case Joja are going to move into town and ruin everything. They're going to ruin everything. These are forageables, these things that look like slices of ham. They're in fact not slices of ham, they're forageables that I can pick up as I walk around the town. Here are some villagers that we can meet and befriend in order to get special bonuses and hearts. As I said, we need hearts to unlock the bundles over there. We can get the barn and the coop from Robin. We can build the barn and the coop. There are going to be two other things as well. Two random things we can make, which I'm going to select now. Two random... Put them under the table. Two random more buildings that we could build if we want. And they're going to be the well, which... What does that do? Action. Harvest one crop. Use any action during your turn from any space to harvest a planted crop from any field. Honestly, that's not bad. It costs 3 stone and 10 gold to build. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there. Or I guess over here. The other thing that we can build from Robin is going to be... the silo. All animals always happy. That's pretty good. All animals owned are always turned happy side up. So yeah, when you buy animals, you can pet them to make them happy. So yeah, I'm going to put that over there as well. Something else, we don't need those, but it's possible that we might want to buy those at some point. The other thing down here is fish. Fish on. There's always going to be 5 fish available. I'm going to randomly select those now as well. And then basically we're almost ready to get started. I'm going to get the prediction going now. Will PJ win? Just to reiterate, there are 4 options here. Option 1 is yes, I will win by completing all 4 of Grandpa's wishes and the whole community center. Option 2 is that I will only complete all of Grandpa's wishes. Option 3 is that I will only complete all of the community center. And option 4 is no, I won't win. I won't complete any of these. I will just lose the game. Can you explain the community center? Absolutely. When you go to the community center, you can reveal bundles, and then you can donate a certain item that it requires that's going to be random. I don't know what they are to complete the bundles. Yeah. All right, here we go. This looks nice. It is nice, Charlie. It is. Let me tell you. All right, prediction is going. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to predict on this. It's real. I really don't think it's going to be too difficult. Just... am I going to really win or am I going to not win? Have you got to reveal the bundles in order or did I make that up? You did not make that up. Yeah. You have to reveal the bundles in left to right. You have to begin from the crafts room and make your way over. So I don't know what's lurking in that boiler room until the end of the game. And like I said, the only house rule I'm playing with is that there's an additional season card per season. But it's going to be a special card. It's like a special event card, like the Easter egg hunt, or maybe winter, the Halloween, or the night of the jellyfish, whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. What if you fill some of Grandpa's wishes? Then that doesn't count. You have to fulfill all of them. By the way, this is what I'm doing. Prairie King is hard. Oh, I haven't actually looked at them. I guess I'll have to have a look. All right, let's reveal some fish. This is our fish bag. The 5 fish is going to be a crab, a tilapia, a pike, a largemouth bass, and a mussel. Okay, so... I'm not gonna fully explain how everything works, like catching everything. I will be playing by the rules because I do know the rules, so I will be playing by the rules. So you'll probably get it as we go along. There's only small things that can, there's only a little things that can happen each round. Does that mean you can't catch legendary fish? Nope. Nope, not at all. The fish refresh. They will often refresh, and more fish will pop out of this bag. Hopefully a legendary fish. Maybe we'll see one of those. This over here, by the way, this is Pierre's shop. This is Pierre's shop. And this is where we can buy vegetables and fruits from for 1 coin per piece. And just like the game, it starts us out with a parsnip, which is planted just here. So we start with the parsnip, and that's already in the ground when we already get to the farm. I know, boo, Pierre. We need to get along with Pierre. We can't have enemies in this game or we're going to lose. The only enemy is Jojama, unfortunately. That's the only enemy. And with that, I think we're basically ready to go. Oh, I need to pick my starting tool and reveal Grandpa's wishes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to reveal Grandpa's 4 wishes. Are you ready? Here we go. We even have to befriend Clint. We do, because Clint's got a pretty cool ability if we do befriend him. He's got a pretty dang cool ability, so yeah, maybe. Can I say you're very good at explaining it? Well, I hope so. I've not explained the game fully, but hopefully you get a rough idea of how it's going to work. I'm going to like take it quite slow so you can follow along as best as possible. But yeah, hopefully this is watchable and enjoyable. I've never played a board game on stream before, but I'm looking forward to playing it. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to playing it. Okay. Cool, Jewel. Thank you for the 2 months, by the way. What a good day to join the stream. Happy to be here, and thanks for providing a good source of entertainment during work. Thank you very much, and welcome on into you. And Georgia is always called. Thank you for the 19 months. Let's go. All right, Grandpa has left us his farm in his will, which we're going to have to name in a moment. These are the wishes that he left us. Grandpa would like us to make friends. Can you see that? Is that in focus? I can't even tell. Hang on a minute. I think that's in focus. One of Grandpa's wishes is that he would like us to make 3 friends. Okay, I can do that. I can make 3 friends, I think. Have you done many single-player board games like this before? Not loads, no. I've not done loads. No, I would like to do more. Grandpa would also like us to have 10 gold by the end of the game. So we need to end the game with 10 gold in our stash. Okay. Upgrade starting tools. I need to upgrade my starting tools 2 times. So I need to pick a start. When I pick a starting tool, I will need to upgrade it twice. Okay, good to know. And Grandpa's final wish is to expand the farm. Own buildings equal to the number of players. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, this does seem very doable so far. This does seem very doable. Okay. So let me have a little thing. So own buildings equal to the number of players. So I need to own 1 building. I need to upgrade my starting tool twice. I need to have 10 gold by the end and make 3 friends. So now I need to select my starting tool. I kind of want to go with the... I don't know what to pick. Watering can, pickaxe, hoe, or training rod. Well, going to the mines is a little bit less important. The well would be quite a cool thing to get because if I did get the well, I could be like a super farmer, like harvest everything. So there's that, and so I could take the watering can so I can get really good at farming. Fishing is good. I do like the fishing in this game, though. Should we take the fishing rod? You guys want me to do some fishing. I can tell. All right, I'm going to take the fishing rod. That's my starting item. I'm going to take the fishing rod. Okay. When you play against friends, do you play with them or as a team? You play as a team. Fish on! You play as a team. Yes, as a team. And also the token we begin with, you can just start with a cat or a dog. We're gonna have the cat. This doesn't really do anything if you're playing by yourself, but we can have a cat and it can live on our farm. What is the name of our cat? What should we name our cat? First of all, what are we naming our cat? We need a good name for this cat. Now it's an orange cat, so probably not Fuji. So I'm open for suggestions. Stinko. Mango. Garfield. All right, we'll go Garfield. All right. Our cat is called Garfield. Okay. We also need a name for our farm. What are we going to call our farm, guys? What would you like to call this farm? What would you like to call it? Booba? Is that a cat suggestion or is that a farm suggestion? Lasagna Town? Lasagna Farm? Monday Farm? Sorry, wrong chat. No, fair enough. That's okay, Charlie. Fajui Farm? Fajui? Should we go Lasagna Farm? Okay. Lasagna Farm it is. Okay, so we've got our cat called Garfield, and we are on Lasagna Farm. Excellent. Okay, and this is us. What's our player called? What should we be called? This is us. This is what represents us. This little token here. What should we be called? John? Are we gonna be John? Are we gonna be John? So this is essentially we're Garfield the movie. Garfield the board game. Or we also could be Baba Bluey. We could be Baba Bluey. I really don't mind. John.
Bobby, baby, Bobby.
What was the name of the mannequin from the Thangma stream? Oh, that mannequin had many names. I don't actually really remember. I didn't even know the human in Garfield had a name. Yeah, it's John. It's the guy who writes the comic strips. John Stir. Oh, I suppose the K is silent. John Stir. All right, our name is John Stir, but with a silent K. We've nailed it. We've absolutely nailed it. All right, here we go, everybody. Here we go. Are you ready for our first week in Stardew Valley? So the first thing we need to do before we do anything is reveal what is happening on the season card. What is going to happen during the first week on our new farm? Hopefully we don't see a crow. Crows are going to be bad. These cards are going to reveal different things. I'm going to do them at the start of every turn, and something bad could happen. Something good could also happen. So let's have a look. Okay. So we go down in order, we see what happens, and we do them. So the first thing we do is we take a crop that we have planted, and we flip it to quality side. So we basically fertilize it. So the parsnip that was already here when we got to the farm is now a quality parsnip. We love it. It's also raining this week. So all of our crops are going to get watered. So all crops are going to go up by one tile. We only have one crop at the beginning, so my one crop moves up. Just so you know as well, by the way, in order for me to get this crop, I need to water it an additional time so it goes off the map, and then you get it. And it goes into your inventory over here. Which, by the way, I can only hold 6 items, which is a little spooky. But we're going to see how we go. The next thing we do is the cat. Well, if this was a multiplayer game, the cat would move to another player, but we're not doing that, so we don't have to worry about that. Cat is just milling about on the farm. Sorry, Garfield. His name's not Cat. His name is Garfield. The next thing that happens is the fish go out of season. At least 2 of them do. So the tilapia and the crab are gone. When the fish go, whether you catch them or miss or don't catch them or whatever, when they're gone forever. We will never get a crab or a tilapia for the rest of the game. Something to think about. That's something to think about. But 2 new fish are selected. So we're going to have a lobster. So that's another crab pot fish. And also a trash. Oh my god. All right, so not good. Broken CD. That is trash. We don't want that. That is not good. We don't want that. Okay, so the next thing I can do is sell. I have nothing to sell because I have nothing to my name. I just got here. I literally just got here. So I'm now up to my own devices. I can do whatever I want. Oh, and also the last thing to do is reveal the top map card, which is this. Don't worry too much about this. This is just when we go to the mines to dictate what we do or get in the mines. You basically follow what the map says, and I'll explain the map when we get to there. Right, so I want to make a friend. Honestly, I want to make a friend. I would also like to buy some more crops from Pierre. No, even though I hate Pierre. So, God, yeah, you really don't have many actions at all. So, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to start over here at Pierre's. I'm probably going to buy some seeds to plant, and then I'm going to go water them. So at least next week I'll have some stuff to gift. This should illustrate just how limiting the game is. When you're especially when you're playing by yourself. There's not much I can do other than buy some seeds, which I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 3 seeds that they cost 1 coin each. I'm going to buy a parsnip. I'm going to buy a potato. And I'm going to buy a strawberry. Okay, so that's my first action of my first turn. Oh my goodness me. I think I need to go water these crops. I think that's what I would like to do. Now, when you move around the board... So, I will say, when you're in a space, you can either take 2 actions in that same space, or you can do an action, and then move to a space and do another action. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. It is raining, but the rain has subsided. It's actually not raining anymore. It only rained the once, and now it stopped raining. Saga Beans, thank you for the 29 months. Thank you, and welcome back. I'm going to move to water crops, and on the way, I can forage. I can either forage some wood, or either of these 2 things. I'm going to take this one, which is... Ooh, take a look at this. I got a... what do you call this? This is something for the museum. So that's another thing I didn't really explain. There's a museum over here that we can donate to. So I found some worms, just like in the game. Some worms. And I can basically take a random tile. And I got malachite. So if I donate that to the museum, I can get a heart. I can also gift it to a villager. Maybe somebody loves that and they'll want to be my friend. Who knows? Anyway, now that I'm here, I'm going to water my crops. So my second action is to water my crops. Water, water, water. And I get a parsnip. How wonderful. And that is everything I can do. That's all I can do. So I return home for the day. When you return home at the end of the day, there's some other actions you can take for free. You can build some stairs to go down into the mines. You can pet your animals. I have no animals. You can remove Joja cards, which I don't currently have any on the board. Or I can upgrade a starting tool, which I don't have the money to do. So that's my first week. Not great. Not a great start. Not a terrible start, but not a great start. We've got more to do. Can you add stuff to the museum community center even if you've used both your actions? No. If I want to donate this to the museum, I have to physically go to the museum and I have to donate it. How do you water without a watering can? You know what? Don't worry too much about that. Don't worry too much about that. Could you have foraged on the way to Pierre's? No. So at the beginning of your turn, you start wherever you like. You don't necessarily walk to Pierre's. You just start where you like. Is the game officially over? Yes. No, I'm joking. The game is not over, but the first week is. So we need to go to the next week. What is happening during the second week? Hopefully, no crows. Okay, the first thing is a crop turns to quality. What do we want to do? Maybe another quality parsnip would be good. Also, let's have a look. We also can sell things now. Do I want to sell anything? I have malachite and a parsnip, which is probably going to be pretty good for making friends. And I think we probably want to make some friends pretty soon. So I think I'm not going to sell anything. I think I'm not going to sell anything. Is that a strawberry worth more than a parsnip? I'm going to do the parsnip just because it's more likely for me to get that out of the ground quicker. So yeah. Me opening the rule book. Don't you guys worry. I know the rules are like the hat on my head. Is that an expression? I don't think it is. Okay, so this is my second turn. So now I need to decide what I want to do. I probably want to... What do I want to do? I could do some fishing. I could go to the lake to try and catch the largemouth bass, which is probably not a bad move. Maybe we do that. What do you guys think? Should John Stir go to the lake? It's either that or I'm probably not going to donate this to the museum. If you do complete a museum column, you do get an epic item, which could be pretty good. I think we need to do some fishing. So I'm going to go to the lake. Do I want to go to the lake? I do. I want to go to the lake. Fish on. All right, so to fish, I roll 3 dice, and I need to roll a heart and a Junimo to catch this particular fish. Heart and a Junimo. How lucky am I? Let's take a look. I am the luckiest gamer in the world. We got a heart and a Junimo just there, which is perfect. We get the largemouth bass. How about that? Fish on. So these fish move down the track, and a new fish is revealed. The new fish is a periwinkle. Okay, periwinkle. That's another lobster pot fish, which to get those you need bug meat, and I do not have any bug meat. I could get some bug meat by going to the mines. If I can go to the mines, I could get that, maybe. But I'm going to try and make a friend. I think we should try and make a friend. I have some things to gift. Hopefully somebody likes this stuff. And then we'll go from there. What do you say? Should we make a friend? So I'm going to move over here, and on my way I'm going to forage. I am going to grab this. Some stone. Okay, great. Perfect. Some stone. Can't gift stone. Nobody wants stone. Nobody wants that as a gift. So you can't give that as a gift, unfortunately. But now that we're at the... what is this again? Where are we? Visit Gus? What is this? The saloon. Now that we're at the saloon, we can potentially make a friend. Our first potential friend is Pam. Oh my goodness. This is fucking huge. This is huge, guys. Do you want to know why this is huge? It's Pam's birthday in spring. We are currently in spring. That's very good for us. Pam also loves parsnips. What? Vegetables or crops. Not just parsnips, but all crops. So I'm really glad I didn't sell this parsnip, because I think I'm going to give Pam the parsnip so she becomes our friend. So Pam comes over to us. Where should we put Pam? I'll put Pam over here for now. Our first friend, guys. We made a friend, which means we get 2 hearts because she loves the gift we gave her. We also get an additional heart because it is her birthday this month. 3 hearts. That is really good. That is going to allow us to reveal some bundles. Yeah, which we want to do ASAP. So I'm going to go home. And at the end of the day, I might build a staircase. It cost me 1 stone to build a staircase. And honestly, do I need to do that? I don't know. Fuck it, let's do it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend 1 stone. And I'm going to build a staircase, which means we go down to the 2nd level of the mine where slimes are found. Slimes are on the 2nd mine. All right. Then we get a new map as well, which is... Ooh, lots happening on this map. Lots going on. All right, we've not actually been to the mines yet, so... you haven't seen how that works just yet. Anyway, we return home, we build a staircase, and now it is time for us to sleep. I remember I thought you can donate as many to the community center or museum, crack open as number of geodes with the use of 1 action. Yes, exactly. I'll explain that if we get to that as well. I've never played a 1-person board game. Yeah, this game scales from 1 to 4 players. Yeah, I think it works as 1 player. I think it's really cool. All right, it's a new day. It's a new week. Let's reveal what is happening this week, guys. Okay, it's raining, which is actually really, really good because that means we get a parsnip. Our quality parsnip has grown. So now I don't feel so bad about giving Pam our... I don't feel so bad about giving Pam our quality parsnip because we got another one. The cat wanders around, but it's not going to do anything because there's only 1 player. I can now sell things if I want. Do I want to sell things, or do I want to potentially save these to gift to people? How badly do I need money? I think I'm not going to sell them until I reveal some bundles for the fish tank. Sorry, bundles for the community center. So yeah, I might hold off on that, I think. Also, did I miss this? Plum Pen, thank you very much for the 10 months. Is this a Stardew as a board game? It certainly is, yes. How does the cat dog affect the game with more players? When there are more players, the cat, when it wanders, it goes to the next player counterclockwise, and whoever's holding the cat token goes first. They go first. Okay, it's... I'm not going to sell anything because I'm going to hold on to my stuff just in case I would like to donate it or maybe give it as a friend, as a gift. So I think I'm going to actually go to the community center today, and I'm going to unlock 3 bundles. I'm going to do that because I think that would be a good thing to do. Because if there is something I need from spring in the crafts room or a spring vegetable in the pantry, I want to make sure that I grow that this month. Just in case. Just in case. So I'm going to spend 3 hearts to reveal 3 bundles. So for the crafts room, we need to donate 2 building construction materials. Wait, is that correct? Crafts room, okay. Cool. Okay, I think I can do that. Any 2, so that can be wood, it could be stone. Does fiber count? I don't think fiber counts. Perfect. All right, the second bundle we reveal is the pantry. I need to donate a full crop. That shouldn't be too difficult. I can just grow a crop in full, and we've got time till we get there anyway. We've got a couple more seasons, so that's not a problem. And the third bundle I've revealed is the fish tank. Any river fish or legendary fish. Okay, so I need to donate a river fish, which I currently do not have. This pike is a river fish, but it's going to be quite hard to catch, honestly. So I might not go for that just yet. I might not go for that just yet. Anyway, that was my first action this turn. That's the first thing I'm going to do. The second thing I want to do is... I kind of want to go mining. I'm going to do that. All right, I'm going to walk to the mines, and on the way there, I'm going to forage for this, which is a leek. A quality leek, guys. Look at my quality leek. Take a gander at that. Look at that. Can you see that? Focus. Is that focusing? Take a look. All right. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, we found a leek. That was just on our way to the mines. Who knows what we're gonna find down there. So here's how mining works. This is the first time we've mined today. So you take 2 dice and you roll the dice, and whatever 2 symbols show up, you find that on the grid. There's a leek in your bag. I hope nothing falls out. Oh, and by the way, if we're in the mines, we need the appropriate music for that. Okay. Sorry, I was hoping to change the music more frequently, like when we're in the saloon and stuff. I'm going to try to remember to do that more. Okay, here we go. What happens when we go in the mines? Let's find out. We get, okay, a heart and a star drop, which means we can either take a stone or an event. Ooh, what do you think? Should we take a random stone, or should we take a mine event? I think we might need to take the event. I think we need to take the event, honestly. All right, mine event. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Let's find out. Gain 4 stone. Oh my god, that's like way better. That's like way better than if we got the 1 stone. That is huge. That was like we cracked like a giant rock, like a giant boulder. Now, we can't actually carry all of that. We only have 2 spaces. So I need to either get rid of something. Or only take the 2. I'm probably just going to take the 2 stone, I think. So kind of good, kind of good, kind of not good. It was okay. It could have been better. But that's okay. Now we know for next time. Maybe I need to empty my inventory. Anyway, that was our mine event. No, can't stack them, unfortunately. Can't stack them. All right, well, that's our second thing we did this week. I feel like I'm getting nothing done. I'm going to return home. And when I get home, I'm probably going to spend one of these stones to build another staircase. I think that's probably a good thing to do. We don't need to get to the bottom of the mines for Grandpa's wishes, but it's probably a good thing to do anyway. The further down the mines you get, the more rarer things you get. Oh, this is a horrible map. Look at this. So many skulls. Although, actually, we want skulls because, look, if we hit a skull, we gain 1 bug meat, if you can see that. It might be a little hard to read. I know there's, like, a lot of little text and stuff going on. But just bear with me. I'm going to try and explain everything as best I can as we go along. So, actually, that's probably good. We want bug meat. PJ, you want bug meat in your mine. So, yeah, that's probably going to be a good thing. So... we are currently... how are we doing? Let's have a little recap before we go to the next day. We are doing... we're doing okay. We're doing just okay. I would like to buy this well, I think. I would like to buy the well. We need 10 gold and 3 stone for that. That's going to be quite difficult to get, but it will mean our crops... we can get crops easier if we need some quick money. Either way, that is the end of the week. I go to bed, I sleep, I snooze, and...
PJ, you want chemicals in your brain.
Thank you, Confundo Christie, thank you. I do want chemicals in my brain. All right. A new week. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's the Egg Festival. What happens? Each player rolls an animal die. For each chicken, gain 5 gold. Oh, shit. Okay. So I'm going to roll a dice, and if I get a chicken, I get 5 gold. This would be pretty helpful right now, I think. This would be pretty dang helpful. All right, we're going to do that. So as you can see, this is a special event. So nothing else happens. We don't water the crops. We don't get a crow. We don't sell anything, which is actually really... that's really tricky. I can sell at Pierre's, but that's going to cost me an action. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to roll the dice. Please, chicken, please. We got a chicken. Oh my god, we got a chicken. Can we get some chickens in the chat, guys? I don't think I have a chicken emote, but if you subscribe to somebody who does, let's get a chicken in the chat. We get 5 gold. That's really good. That's really, really good for us. Thank you, Egg Festival. Thank you. I am indeed the luckiest gamer in the world. Okay, so what do I want to do today? I really want to make another friend, I think. I have all these wonderful things to gift and nobody to gift it to. So I might make a friend. Do I want to fish first? No. I really need bug meat so I can get some of this stuff down here. Yeah, this is the difficult part of the game where we have to decide what exactly you want to do at the start of your turn. We haven't done any... well, we have done a bit of fishing. All right, we need to make a friend. I'm going to go to the saloon to try and make a friend. All right. Just making sure we have the right music there. Okay, we're going to go to the saloon. Let's see who's kicking about. Who is going to be potentially our second friend? It is Demetrius. Ooh, and you know what Demetrius loves? Minerals. Do you know what we have? Minerals. I could give him a mineral. And he loves that. It's not his birthday this month. His birthday is in summer. So we would only get 2 hearts. But honestly, we need 3 friends. Grandpa's... I'm just realizing how funny this is. Grandpa's final wishes was for us to have 3 friends. Grandpa, do you think so little of me? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give Demetrius the malachite and get 2 hearts off of that. So he becomes our friend. Also, you might notice there's some like other things going on here. I can quickly briefly explain. Sometimes when the season card flips over, a present will appear, a gift present. One of your friends can give you something. So for example, gain 1 random foraging upgrade from Demetrius, which is pretty neat. Actually, that's pretty cool. To get a random foraging upgrade. That means that we would get like better things as we go around foraging. And the upgrades, I've not shown you the upgrades, but they're like over there. They're just kind of out of the way of the screen at the minute. Fishing for Moons, thank you for the 26 months. Thank you very much. So excited to see you play this. I've been tempted to buy it for ages. Well, you can see how this goes and see if you still want to buy it afterwards. Right. Okay, so I've made a friend, which is huge. What do I want to do next? I kind of want to go mining. I kind of want to go mining. I won't get anything for foraging, unfortunately. I could also water my crops, but I think I'm going to go mining. I'm going to the mines. Nothing to forage on the way because there's nothing on the way. But I do need some bug meat so I can go fishing. So I am going to try and do this. If I roll any of these skulls, I get some bug meat, which would be good. It would be good. We get heart and a Junimo, which means heart and it means we can either take this or this. Well, skull or skull. Oh, we don't have our mining music. Damn it. Mining music. Skull or skull? Well, probably gonna take the skull, which means we get some bug meat. Hello, little bug meat. Welcome on in. That's really good. That means we can go get some fish soon. We can get a river fish soon, maybe. Or maybe we want the ocean fish. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We love to see it. Okay, we can return home for yet another evening. That was another successful week, I would say. We have slowly made a bit of progress towards some of the things we need to do. When I return home, I think I will build another staircase as well. Although I do kind of need this. This would actually be... The stone I could donate to the community center. Maybe I hold on to it for now. I'm going to hold on to it for now. Okay. We're going to start a new week. This is, I think, our final week. This is our final week of spring. So let's see what happens. Hopefully my crops don't get eaten by a crow. And they get eaten by a crow. We hate to see it. Okay, so the first thing that happens is a crow comes and eats one of our crops. Strawberry or potato? What are we going to lose? Damn it. God damn it, crow. I'm probably going to lose the strawberry, I think. We're quicker. We're going to get the potato quicker, so I think we're going to lose the strawberry, which is very sad. But in less sad news, the next thing that happens is we get a present. One of our friends gives us a present, and I kind of want to grab a foraging upgrade from Demetrius. Pam's special present is peek at the top of the villager deck. But I don't know. I feel like that's a little less exciting. I kind of think I want to get a random foraging upgrade. I might do that. And our upgrade is Scythe. Spend 1 action, flip any 3 forageables on the board, and then gain 1, not wood. That's all right, I guess. That's okay. I'm going to put that down here. The upgrades go down here. That's okay, I guess. I'll take a Scythe. I'll take a Scythe. The next thing that happens is a random event. Ooh, very spicy. We've not seen one of these yet. This is a regular random event. Let's see what happens. Found a lost book. The Fisherman, Act 1. Starting player gains a random fishing upgrade. Fish on! That's really good. All right, so we get a fishing upgrade. And our fishing upgrade is... Oh, we can choose one or the other. The Mariner. Before fishing, you may discard up to 2 fish from the fish track and draw to replace. That's pretty good. And the other one is Lure Master. When you fish, you may gain any crab pot fish from the fish track. That's also pretty good. That's also pretty neat. Ooh, what do we want here? So the lure master means that we could scoop up all of these crab pot fish for free. That's pretty good. What was the other one again? The mariner is... Before fishing, you may discard up to 2 fish from the fish track and draw to replace. That's also pretty good. These are both pretty good. I might take the lure master, I think. I have a good feeling about it. I don't know. I just have a good feeling about it. Yeah, it will help refresh the track anyway, won't it? I suppose if there is a crab pot fish on there, but there seems to be quite a lot of those anyway. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna take the lure master upgrade. Now you can only have 2 upgrades at once. So when the next season starts, I might get another one. We're gonna see. Either way, that was a really, really good start to the week. The final thing we can do is sell. We can sell some stuff, and I think I need to sell some stuff to make room for more things. So I'm gonna sell the largemouth bass and the parsnip, I think. Yep, I'm gonna sell the parsnip for 3 gold, and the largemouth bass for 3 more gold. So that's 6 gold in total. All right, that's pretty good. Our money is looking okay right now. Our money is looking okay. And then I think I'll keep the rest for now. I'm gonna keep the rest for now. Okay, so what do I want to do this week? This is our final week of spring. Final week. Oh my god, can you believe it? What do we want to do for our final week of spring? I kind of want to do some ocean fishing to get these crab pot fish. And that would also allow me to get the periwinkle as well. I might do that. I think I might start with that. I'm going to start down here at the ocean fishing spot. And then I could always try and go make another friend as well. Yeah, time moves really fast in this game. I'm going to hold off on watering the crops for now. Crops, unlike the game, they don't wither when the season ends. So that potato will remain when we get to summer, which is really good. Kelsey Rhino, thank you for the 6 months. Lovely time to join today's stream. Fish hecking on. Hell yes. Yeah, crops don't decay, which is really good. Okay, I'm going to start by ocean fishing, and I'm going to use my bug meat to get the crab pot fish from the ocean, which is the lobster and the mussel. And I think you get both. I think you get them all. If I'm correct in... I believe. I could check the rules, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I've been throwing them away. You've been throwing them away? Yeah, you don't have to throw them away. They remain. And also, when I fish, I may gain any 1 crab pot fish from the track. And I think that's going to be the periwinkle. It's going to sit here. Wonderful. Okay, the fish track moves up. I need to get rid of this trash at some point. You get trash when you fish and you don't get anything. If you miss all your fish, you get trash. Oh, hang on a minute. Treasure. A sardine. If I catch this sardine, I get treasure as well. Oh, we need to get that. Are you kidding me? And the final one is salmon. All right. So we've got a couple of things hiding out in the rivers. Wait. What do I need for the... Oh, I need river fish for the bundle. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought I had that now. I don't. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. I think I'm going to... Do I want to make another friend? Maybe. I might want to make another friend. What do you guys think? So what could I do? I could make a friend. Forage on the way. I could... There's not a whole lot else I could do. I kind of don't want to go for this sardine just yet because my inventory is pretty full. So, well, I could get the sardine. If you fulfill Grandpa's wishes, do you win the game? Yes. To win the game, I need to fulfill 4 of Grandpa's wishes and complete the entire community center. Ooh, maybe I should get an item, actually. That's if I catch the sardine. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and catch it. I need one single heart to catch this sardine. How lucky are we? Let's find out. I think we got it. We got it. 1 heart means 1 sardine for me. And also, fish on. We get treasure. We're going to take a little look at what that treasure is. Now, there are no crab pot fish here, so I can't take any crab pot fish, sadly. But I will refresh this. I will refresh the fish track. Octopus, which is another ocean fish. Come on, crab pot fish. We really want crab pot fish now. And oh, the legend. That's a legendary fish. So yeah, we want that. We want that. Not right now, but at some point. Okay, so that is everything we can do right now. So we are in fact going to return home. And I could actually upgrade my starting tool if I wanted to. It's only 5. It's only 5 gold. And I do actually need to do that. That's one of Grandpa's wishes. I need to upgrade my starting tool twice. What about the treasure? Oh, I didn't get my treasure. Thank you for reminding me. I get a treasure. I get a warp totem. Discard during your turn to move to any space. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. I mean, maybe that's good. I suppose that's good. Seems okay. I just realized the cute cow is adorable. Yeah, so you can get animals in this game. There's a cow, a duck, rabbits, chickens, goats, sheep somewhere in there. You can get animals. Do we need to get animals? We don't actually need animals. We don't actually need them for any of Grandpa's wishes, but maybe a community center bundle might require them. Okay, so what do I want? I might actually upgrade my fishing rod. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend 5 gold. And I'm going to upgrade my training rod to a bamboo rod. How wonderful. When you fish, you may re-roll one of the fishing dice, which is pretty good, honestly. That's actually pretty good. Okay, and that marks the end of spring. It's the end of spring, everybody, which means some things are going to happen. All of these forageables go away. These are all done now. I didn't get any wood. I didn't get a single piece of wood. That's okay. I can get wood next season, maybe. And new tiles come out. Summer tiles. Okay, oops, that's wood. That goes over there. So the forageables go over the little mushroom symbols. Oops, that's wood. It goes there. And the wood goes over the tree symbols like that. And here. There we go. I wish the winter was over as fast as the game seasons. Oh, God, can you imagine? How great would that be? How great would that be? And so to review, we're doing okay so far. We're doing okay. We have 2 of the 3 friends Grandpa wanted us to have. Money, we don't have to worry too much about money right now. That's kind of like later on. We can make sure that we're ending the game with 10. Yeah, no more ham. No more ham. It's green ham now. Green eggs and ham. Upgrade starting tools. We've upgraded our starting tool once. We just need to upgrade it once more. And then we have completed that one of Grandpa's wishes. We still need to expand the farm. So we need to buy something. Maybe the well. Tempted to buy the well. Maybe. Or maybe we could get some animals. Who knows? My inventory is looking very full, so I probably need to get rid of some stuff pretty soon. Yeah, probably pretty soon get rid of some stuff. Construction materials. We do have a stone to donate to the community center. Full crops. It's not full yet. Riverfish. I don't actually have a riverfish yet, so I'm going to have to scoop up a riverfish at some point. Maybe we go for that salmon. Who knows? For now, though, however, I can upgrade my profession. So when you're playing single player, the way this works is that I can take 3 profession cards and pick which one I want. So I can take a mining profession, a foraging profession, a farming profession, or a fishing profession. It would replace one of these, but honestly, I think this scythe, I'm probably going to get rid of. I don't love the scythe that much. Let's have a look at one farming upgrade, maybe a foraging upgrade, and a mining upgrade, maybe. No, let's have a look at 2 foraging upgrades and a farming upgrade. So we can either get the Tapper. So when you get a gift symbol on the cards, place 3 gold here. May spend 1 action during any turn to claim all the gold on this card. Tapper seems pretty good if you want to get some gold. The Keg. Spend 1 action. Discard crops to gain heart tokens. 1 per crop discarded. Interesting. Or the Charcoal Kiln. Spend an action. Discard wood for heart tokens or any ore. 1 per wood discarded. That also seems okay. Well, I mean, I guess which one do I prefer to the scythe is what I'm wondering. Which one is better than the scythe? The Tapper might slowly get me a bit of money by the end of the game, maybe. A little bit of passive money. We always like that. The Keg, discard a crop to get a heart token. We don't really need that many more heart tokens anyway. Well, we do actually need some for the bulletin board. We'll get to that soon. Or the Charcoal Kiln. What do you guys think? Kiln, Keg, or Tapper? I'm tempted to try the Tapper, just because that's... do I want that? I feel like no, I don't. Because if I replace the Tapper, I'm probably going to lose the money that's on it. So maybe I don't want that. Maybe the Keg. Oh, God, they're all pretty shit, honestly. They're all pretty bad. I'll take the Keg. I don't know if I'm going to take that. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not, but it's pretty rubbish. I don't know. Keg on, guys. Keg on. Keg on, indeed. And we don't need these now. These can all go away. PJ, have you seen Another Round? It won an Oscar for Best International Film. No, I've not. I've not seen it. Thanks for the recommendation, though. I'll check it out. Okay, so that is the end of spring. Officially. Spring is over, guys. Which means... Which means... It's summer. That is right. It is summer. We have made it to summer at last. Wonderful. Let's see what happens during our first week of summer. Hopefully no crows. Thank God, no crows. Okay, so in the first week of summer, one of our crops becomes a quality crop. Now, in the game, this would not happen. In the game, a potato would wither and die. However, this is a very special potato, and it doesn't die. So I'm very happy about that. Next up, the cat meows. Meow! Hello, Garfield. Next up, the fish track moves. So we finally get rid of the trash. No more trash. These fish move up, and 2 more fish replace. Let's take a little look and see what we get. I'm just randomly selecting them from the bag. Fish number 1 is a pufferfish. Ooh, is that a summer fish in the game? And a perch. All right. So we still have some river fish there, which we want because we need river fish for the bundle. Oh, God. Next up, JojaMart move into town. Ugh. I hate JojaMart with a burning passion. I left JojaMart to move to the countryside. Why are they still here? Either way, we get a random Joja tile.
No! A dubious little creature.
Yeah, go away, Joja. Get out of here. Okay, our first Joja punishment is lost blueprints. Buildings now require 1 additional wood to build. So that's a tax on Robin over there. So that's going to go up there. Now, if I want to build any buildings, which I do need to do, it's going to cost 1 additional wood. which is bad but not terrible. I can get rid of that for 5 gold or 1 heart at some point at the end of a turn. So I might consider that, maybe. The next thing I can do is sell some stuff, and I think I should do that. I think it's probably good to start the season with a lot of money in my pockets. So I might do that. I'm going to sell a lobster. Get rid of that lobster for 3 gold. And I might also sell the mussel for 1 gold. The periwinkle isn't worth shit. Nobody wants a periwinkle. Do I sell the sardine as well? I'm going to sell the sardine as well for 1 gold. So that's going to be a total of 5 gold. Not exactly making bank over here, but it's something. I might keep the leek for gifting purposes. Maybe. Well, we're going to see. I might keep the leek because I might want to gift that to someone as a present. Either way, I can now start the month or start the week. What do I want to do first? Well, probably going to want to buy some seeds. I think that's usually a good thing to do at the very start, isn't it? I might buy some seeds and water some crops. I think it's not the most exciting thing to do in the world, but I think that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to spend 4 gold. So I'm going to give 5 and replace it with 1. I'm going to buy 4 seeds. I'm going to buy a hot pepper, which goes here. I'm going to buy a blueberry, which goes here. Exactly. It's not much, but it's honest work. I'm going to buy a melon that goes over here. And a starfruit, a summer starfruit that goes all the way over here. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I think I will go and water my crops. So I'm going to walk back to the crops, back to the farm. I'm going to forage on the way. Do I want to get a wood now? I kind of feel like yes. And there's a reason for that. I'm going to take a wood. Which is not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to water my crops, which means I get a potato. A gold star potato. And everything else gets watered and gets nice and a nice little bit of nutrition. And then I return home for the day. Okay. So I return home. I can either get rid of this Joja Mart notice. I could build some stairs. Or I could upgrade my starting tool again. I don't know if I'm going to do any of that. No, I don't think I'm going to do any of that. No, I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to sleep very tight. And I'm going to sleep well. I'm going to sleep well. Okay, good night, everybody. I'm sleeping, and it is a new week. God, the weeks really do go fast, don't they? A new week starts, and what happens? Ooh! Okay. This is a spicy card. The first thing that happens is we get a hot pepper. There we go. All of our crops are watered and we get a hot pepper. Next, we get a present from one of our friends. Now, I don't really need another foraging upgrade because we can only hold 2. So I might actually do Pam's... ability, which is peek at the top of the villager deck, so we can see who's coming up next. And it's Maru, whose birthday is in summer. So we really, really want to befriend Maru. Now, she doesn't like fish or vegetables. She would accept a forageable, though. And I don't have... I don't have... She would also like a geode or a mineral. And there's very unlikely I'm going to get one of those. So I could just give her a leek and be happy with that. Honestly, that's going to still get me 2 hearts. That's probably going to be pretty good. So I'm probably going to go do that, honestly. Thanks, Pam. Thank you, Pam. God, who knew, guys? Who knew Pam would be so helpful to our operation? Nuclear Cell, thank you very much for the 31 months, by the way. Here's to many more months. Thank you very much and welcome back on in. Okay, next up, we need to do an event. Something is happening in summer, guys. What is happening? Let me tell you. Found a lost book. Oh, no, this is... We already did this, didn't we? Yeah, gains a random foraging upgrade. We already did this. And I accidentally put it back on top of the deck. My bad. Okay. The event is found a lost book. This has not been shuffled. This has not been shuffled. Sorry about that. Something's gone wrong. I can't just keep finding lost books, guys. I can't just keep... These cards are also tiny. They're also tiny. Okay. Our event is... Found a lost book. Jesus Christ. Okay, but this one is different. This is The Mysteries of the Dwarfs. Good read, actually. That's a pretty good read. Descend 1 mine level for free. That's pretty good, actually. I'll take it. Honestly, that's a book I like the sounds of. So we go to level 4 of the mines. Yeah, someone's dropped the entire library, which also means this card refreshes as well, which is pretty good because that sucked. This is a much better card, and this makes me wonder whether it's worth going to the mines to try and get Maru a geode or a mineral. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Next, I can sell things. I'm going to sell the potato. I'm going to sell the hot pepper. And I'm going to sell the... do I sell the leek? Fuck it. Do I sell the leek? I'm selling the leek. For 3, 4, 5. 5 add 4 is 9. I know that because I can do maths. 9 gold. What a haul. What a haul. Thank you. You know what? Let's take 10 and replace that with a 1. We're getting some big bucks. And I'll keep the rest. Okay, so it is the start of a new season. I should go do something. I might try my hands at the mines, because I know Maru is next in the villager deck, and I know that she really would love a geode. So I might try and get a geode. I might try and do that. Let's do it. To the mines! We need the appropriate music for this. Thank you. Is this the first time playing the board game? No, this is my 3rd time playing it. Okay. But this is the first time I've ever streamed it. How is this going, by the way? Are you enjoying watching me play this? Is this okay? I've never played a board game on stream before, so yeah. Is there nothing you can forage in summer? There's lots of stuff for me to forage in summer, yeah. I guess I haven't quite got there just yet. We'll get there. I love board games. Super cozy. I'm glad. Okay, so we need to roll some dice. We really would love to see a heart and a Junimo. We would love to see a heart and a Junimo. We'd also love to see a star drop and a heart, or a star drop and a heart, yeah. Okay, here we go. Please. Star drop and a Junimo. Oh, that is going to be either a mine event or a going down a staircase. Maybe we take the mine event. Maybe that'll give us a geode or something. Hopefully. All right, here we go. Mine event. What happens? Gain an epic item? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that is huge. That is really huge. Here we go. This is where everything turns around. These are very hard to get your hands on. These are very, very hard to get your hands on. Okay, are you ready? Let's have a look and see what our epic item is. God. Please be good. Please be good. We get the mermaid's pendant attached to a friend that displays the mermaid's pendant icon. I can marry someone. Well, hang on a minute. I might actually not be able to do that because we don't have the farmhouse. Hang on a minute. When built, search the oh, no, I don't need the farmhouse. Oh, all right, this is huge. I can just propose to somebody. Now, Pam and Demetrius are sadly not eligible bachelors. However, do you know who is? Maru. And she is coming up next. Now, we could hold out for Haley, but we don't even know if we're going to see Haley. We don't even know if we're going to see Haley. This is difficult. By the way, I'm still sitting in the mines wondering what to do. So what does marrying do? Good question. I've never married anyone in the game before, or in real life. So let's have a little look. Let's just quickly read what this does. In order to get married, you must first gain the mermaid's pendant, which we bloody did, which is absolutely huge. Just take a little look at that, by the way. Focus. We got the mermaid's pendant in effect. We love to see it. You may attach it to one of your villager friends who displays the mermaid pendant icon. You're now married. Take the spouse pawn. During the planning phase, you may put the spouse pawn onto any space. During your turn, your spouse may take one action at their location before or after you have taken all your actions. They have access to your inventory.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
Oh, well, we're going. They have access to your inventory of resources as well as the cards and abilities you possess. Spouse may not trigger end of turn effects. So basically, if we marry somebody, we get an additional player, which would be really huge. Now, do we want it to be Maru? Do we want it to be Maru is the only thing. Oh, I mean, we could wait. It would help me really get the game going. Oh god, this is difficult. I think it'd be hilarious to marry Haley, but maybe we have to go with Maru. Well, we're not even she's not actually even our friend yet, so maybe we need to start there. I only speak in Star Fox Redeems here. That's totally fair enough, Anne. Maru is the safe bet. All right, let's do it. I'm going to go make a friend. On the way, I'm going to forage. I'm going to get... Oh, this is really good. We get a mineral. And you know... Wait. Oh, she doesn't like minerals. No, she likes geodes. Or does she like... I can't remember.
Yippee! You did it!
We get some kyanite. Wait, does she like that? I can't remember. Does she like that? Well, we're about to find out. No, she doesn't. She likes geodes and she likes ore.
You're becoming more like your father.
Damn it. She likes geodes and ore. Oh, shit. I sold the thing I was going to give her. I'm a doofus. Okay, well, I have to give her the kyanite then. I have to give her the kyanite. Because she hates fish. And I only have one fish.
No! God, please, no! No!
No, if I put her back, she goes away forever. This is my only chance to befriend her. Oh, this is worth 4 gold as well. All right, well, I'm going to do it. Maru is now my friend. Just friends for now. Just friends. Maru is now my friend. And I get 2 hearts because it's a gift that she likes. She doesn't hate it or love it. So 1 heart for that. And 1 heart because it's summer. And she has a summer birthday. So we get 2 hearts. Hooray! Hooray! Pam, please let us look again. Yes, Pam, please. If she does, we might hold out on them. I don't need to get married just yet. But we have 3 friends, which means one of Grandpa's wishes is complete. That is pretty huge, guys. We have completed one of Grandpa's wishes. Grandpa is smiling from beyond the grave. Grandpa is smiling from beyond the grave. We love to see it.
Nice job, team.
Okay, so that is technically everything done, I would say. So I'm going to return home. And should I just upgrade my fishing rod now? There's no real reason not to, I guess. I'm going to do it. For 8 gold, I am going to spend... There's 10, so I get 2 back. I'm going to upgrade my fishing rod from a bamboo rod to a fiberglass rod. What does a fiberglass rod do? When you fish, you may re-roll 2 of your fishing dice. 2 dice, basically. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty neat. We like that. So the big question is, do I want to upgrade... Sorry, do I want to upgrade my relationship status? Do I want to propose to Maru? Do you need to finish everything before the year ends? Yes. I need to finish all 4 of Grandpa's wishes and complete the community center. Of which, so far, we have done 1 of 10 things. We have 10 things to do, and we've done 1. We've got 9 more things to do. Relationship status. It's complicated. That's another wish. What do you mean wish? Sorry. Another action? Oh, a wish. It is. Oh my god. Sorry, I was slow. We've done 2 of Grandpa's wishes. We have upgraded our starting tool twice. This is huge. This is huge. Wedding on. Do I want to propose? I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see when we get to our next round. I'll see. If we get to peek at this villager deck again, maybe we hold off. Let's see. We're going to start a new week, and it is the luau. Each player may discard 1 crop, fish or forageable to gain a heart token. Ooh, I might discard this periwinkle to get a heart token. Because we need those. We need those. I think we should open the rest of the community center now. Yeah, I agree. I think we should do that. So that's it. That's all that happens this week. It was the luau. We had nothing else. We could discard a fish, so we did that. I think we should pay a little visit to the community center. Do I want to propose? I can probably wait, I think. What is the maximum number of people that play this game? 4. Minimum 1, which is obviously, as you can see, 1, which I'm doing right here, right now. The game scales. So when you play with 4 people, you need to do 4 times everything to win. So for example, I need to donate 2 materials into the construction, into the crafts room. Is that right? This is crafts, right? Yeah, crafts room. I panicked for a second. I need to donate 2 crafting materials to complete that bundle. So yes. If you're playing with 4 people, you need to do 4 times that. So we need to do 8 crafting materials. Could marry someone else. Yeah, I could marry somebody else. There is a chance I can marry someone else. I could also marry Maru. If I want to do that, I should choose now. Because I will get a second token, which means I can do more actions. Can you move the mermaid's pendant? What I'm asking is, can you get divorced and give this to someone else? Attached to a friend that just plays the mermaids? It doesn't say you can. It doesn't say you can't. I don't know. More actions. More actions would really help us win the game, wouldn't it? It would give me 1 extra action per turn. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it. If the next card is Haley, though, I'm going to be very sad. All right, Maru. Let's get married. Okay, so now... I shouldn't sound so sad about this. Maru is now our wife. Hooray! We're married. Hooray! Okay, there we go. So we get a second player now, and we can make them do stuff for us. Can you review the goals? Grandpa's wishes and the current community center bundles. Of course. Our current goals to complete the game are: we need to end the game with 10 gold. We need to expand the farm once by building another building, either a silo, a well, a coop, or a barn. We've unlocked 3 of the 6 bundles in the community center so far. One of those is to donate 2 materials to the 2 crafting materials to the construction bundle, which we actually do have 2 here, so I could do that. We need to donate a full crop. We need to donate a river fish or a legendary fish, which would be pretty neat. The legend is here, which is a legendary fish. This sells for 7 gold, which I might want that gold. The bulletin board, the vault, and the boiler room we have not yet unlocked, but we could unlock those now. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should send Maru to the community center to unlock the bundles. Maybe we do that. And what should I do? This is the planning phase of the game. Now I decide what I want to do. Before we take any actions, I'll decide what I want to do. I might water some crops and then maybe go make another friend, perhaps. How much gold do I have? I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 gold. So your spouse now gets a turn too. Yes, they get 1 turn. I didn't think this was going to happen. We only need 3 friends. True, but having more friends still has other benefits. You get more hearts. They have other abilities when the present symbol appears. So there are reasons to make more friends. Skell, thank you for the 7 months, by the way. I just want to say, marry somebody else, por favor. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Is it acceptable to add this game to my wedding registry? It certainly is. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let my spouse start the game. Maru, I'm going to let them do their action first. So I'm going to spend 3 heart tokens over here to unlock 3 bundles. All right, here we go. This is going to dictate what we need to end the game. The bulletin board, sorry. We need, oh shit, a heart and an animal product. I currently don't have any animals, so I'm going to need to get on that. For the vault, we need 8 gold. So we need to put 8 gold into the vault. I think I can do that. The boiler room, any mineral. Okay, any mineral. Name a mineral. Any mineral. Name a mineral. Name a mineral. Goose Pickle, thank you very much for the 7 months. A little late, but Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the new year. Name a woman. Any woman. The setup looks cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I'm just here in my office. I got this. This used to be my old desk. But it doesn't have any legs, so it's currently on a piano stand. So it's like a little rockety, a little rickety. But you know, it does the job. It does the job. Rosalind, thank you for the 5 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, and welcome back to you. All right. So Maru is done. Maru has opened up the bundles, so that's the one action she can take. So now I am going to water some crops and get a blueberry. A wonderful bloob. Should I go and try and make a friend? I might actually go donate to the community center myself. I think it's time. I'm going to go to the community center. I'm going to grab a forageable on the way. I'll grab... what do I want to grab? I'll grab some stone. Okay, that's actually really perfect. Because now I can donate 2 materials to the construction bundle. Now I need an animal. I have to think, do I want to get rid of my stone or my wood? If I want a... Ooh, the coop costs 2 wood. I might hang on to the wood for now. I'm going to donate 2 stone. Which means, guys, you know what that means. Thank you for your help. I don't know what I can't remember what they say. The crafts room
Nice
is
job, team.
complete. The crafts room is complete. Which means we get an item.
Yippee! You did it!
It means we get an item. And that item is a chest. Store up to 4 tiles here. Accessible during planning. Cannot discard chest unless it's empty. Holy shit. That is really good. That lets
You're
us
becoming
store...
more like your father.
That lets us store more items on here. So if our pockets get full, we can put them in here. That's really good. And then we can swap them out during the planning phase. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Okay. That is really good. That's really good. Okay, that was our second action. So we're going to return home. I'm not going to upgrade my starting tool because I can't afford it. I'm not going to build any stairs. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to sleep well tonight because I'm going to spend 1 heart to get Jojamart the heck out of here. Get out of town, Jojamart. Nobody wants you here. Am I right? Can I get a bit of Joja hate in the chat? There's no backpack upgrade equivalent though, right? Not that I know of. I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it. Okay. Excellent stuff. A new week begins. A new week begins. Soph Mog, thank you for the 9 months. Well, a happy new year to you, PJ. Happy new year to you too, and thank you for the 9 months. Welcome back on in. Fuck Jojamart. All my homies hate Jojamart. They do. It's just a fact, isn't it? It's just a fact. Okay, next up we have things happening. One of our crops becomes quality. I think the melon. It's time for the melon to shine. So the melon becomes a gold star melon. Next, the cat wanders about. Meow. Next, we lose the salmon and the octopus. Never will we see their likeness again. But we do see 2 new fish. We do see... where was Paul's bleep? Paul's having a day off today. Red mullet at the ocean and trash. Newspaper. Great. Paul's having a day off today. Midnight Lighter, thank you very much for the 8 months. Joja equals Bozo, Mr. Stardew. Hey, I missed it too. Thank you very much for coming along today. Are we winning? We're doing okay, I would say. I would say we're doing okay. Next up, we can sell things if we want. I am going to hold on to this blueberry. I might want to make a friend with the blueberry. Blueberries equal friends. Okay, so let's have a think now, shall we? Because I need a river fish. Name a river fish. I don't know. Any river fish. Name a river fish. There's a perch down here that I could try and get. So I definitely want that. What else do I want to do? I might do some fishing, I think. I might do some river fishing, and then I might do some watering. I'm going to pick up some wood maybe on the way to water my crops. Because then I can buy a coop or a barn. Maybe a coop, honestly. Get some chickens. The board game. The board game. That is right. We are playing the Stardew Valley board game today. What do I want Maru to do? What do I want my wife to do today? Maybe she could go mining. Is that dangerous to send my wife to the mines? It might be a bit dangerous. I could send her to buy some more. I think we want some more seeds, actually. We need money so we can buy animals. So I'm going to actually send Maru to Pierre's to buy some more seeds, which I think is probably a good idea. I'm back from a meeting. Are we winning? We're doing okay, I would say. Goodbye, Sophie. Thank you for joining us today. Take care. At least you don't then have to pay for the divorce. No, I think it's probably safer just to send her to the market. All right, I'll start by doing some fishing. I would like to catch this perch, ideally. So I'm going to roll 3 dice. We would love to see 2 hearts here. We would love to see 2 hearts. Do we get it? We bloody do. I'm only just the luckiest gamer in the world. We got 2 hearts, which means we can take this lovely perch and put it over there. And then a new fish comes out. Fish on! The new fish is an anchovy. Lovely. Okay, nothing to re-roll because I caught the fish I wanted, so I don't need to re-roll it. So now I'm going to go over to my farm. I'm going to forage a bit of wood on the way. I'm going to plop that there in my inventory. That's I'm doing the when you chop the trees. Yeah. When your husband sends you to your mines, am I right, ladies? Hey, I'm all for equal rights. Everybody should go to the mines. Everybody. And now I am going to. Oh shit! I should have. Oh no. Maru should have bought the seeds before I watered. All right, I might get to do something else then. I'm going to water my crops. I'm going to take the melon. Okay, no seeds today. Sorry, Maru. Instead, I'm going to send you to... Oh, shit. What do we do? Where do I send Maru? To the ocean? Maybe do a bit of ocean fishing? Oh, no. Maybe make a friend? I need that perch. Damn it. All right, I'm going to send it to the community center. We can't get animals yet because we don't have a coop or a barn. We also can't afford... We need a bit more gold for the coop or the barn. I'm going to actually send Maru to the community center to donate a fish for us. Getting to level 12 is so hard in this version. Yes, it is very hard. Luckily, that is not one of Grandpa's wishes. I was really dreading that coming up. That would have been really difficult. Okay. Maru is at the community center. She's going to donate a fish to the bundle, which means for a second time today... We did it. Any river fish. Which means we are one step closer to finishing the community center. We are one step closer and we get an item. Our item is mixed seeds. So this is something that you, when you get a gift item, discard to gain any 2 crops from the supply. That's pretty good. Is it better than a warp totem? Maybe, yeah. I'm going to get rid of the warp totem. Just in case. Just in case. We might want that. Do items stack in the inventory? Sadly, they do not. That would be very good if they did, but they do not, sadly. Okay, so... oh, yeah, sorry. I went home. I didn't do anything when I went home. And Maru comes home and we go to bed and we sleep and we have a good night's sleep. Good night. All right. Another week is upon us, guys. Another week is here. Can you believe we're storming through summer? Oh, shit. Our first crow in the red. Now, it's actually really good I didn't buy a load of seeds. This is a red crow. Do you want to know what a red crow does? It eats one of your crops from the red section. Fortunately, we have no red crow crops. So they don't get anything. He comes to my farm and Maru runs out there with a spade and shoo. Is that how you shoo away? Is that how you do it? You hit him with a spade. So nothing happens there, fortunately. We can also sell now, and I think I'm going to sell this melon, and I'm going to sell the blueberry. I need money. That's going to be 8 gold in total. Oops, that goes over here. And the blueberry, 8 gold for my hardships. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 8. All right. Money's looking okay. No snacks for the crow. No snacks for you, little crow. All right, so before we venture out into the game, let's review what we still have to do. I need to end the game with 10 gold in my bank account, which I think should be doable. Expand the farm. I need to buy a building, which I think we're actually about to go do. I think we're about to go and buy a coop or a barn. There's also 4 more community center bundles. We need to donate a full crop when it gets to fall. We need, oh shit, it's the last day of summer. Oh, it's the last day. I forgot. It's actually the last day of summer. We need to do 1 animal product and 1 heart. 8 gold into the vault and a mineral into the boiler room. So we're doing okay. I can't fall behind though. I do need to keep on top of things. So what am I going to do today? I'm going to send Maru to Robin's house. And then I think I'm going to... What am I going to do? I need to go buy some animals. I guess I'll water my crops, then I'll go buy an animal from Marnie. That sounds probably pretty good. You cannot buy eggs from Pierre. No, he doesn't sell animal products. He only sells crops. All right. I think that's probably a pretty good thing to do. So Maru is up first, and she is going to buy a building. Do we want to get a coop or a barn? I feel like because we need to get an animal product for the bulletin board, we might as well go for a coop or a barn. So I'm going to ignore the silo, and I'm going to ignore the well. So should we go for the coop or the barn? What do you guys think? A coop will give us rabbits, ducks, and chickens. And the barn will give us... I didn't even check if I can afford an animal after this. Should we get coop? A chicken is probably going to be the easiest animal to get a product from. I didn't even check if I can buy a chicken. They cost 6 gold. I think I can just afford it. Oh my goodness. No, the traveling merchant is sadly not in the game. I wish they were. All right, Maru is going to ask Robin to construct a coop, I think, which is going to cost me 10 gold. So get rid of that. 10 gold. And 2 wood, which I do have, thankfully. They can go away now. So we get a coop on the farm. Hooray! We get a coop. All right, which means we can now get chickens. We can now have chickens. All right. Good work today, Maru. You can go home now. Okay, my inventory's looking a little empty. That's okay. That's fine, though. That is fine. That is fine. Currently, none of my items doing anything, but that's okay. There's no Hat Mouse, sadly, no. Are they on the board? I don't even think Hat Mouse is on the board. He's not even represented on here. Very sad. No Hat Mouse. The sewers are down here. But no Hat Mouse. Big oversight. Huge, yeah. Okay, I am going to take my first action by watering these crops. And I'm going to get a star fruit, which is pretty cool. And then I think I'm going to go buy an animal, which I think we can literally just afford. We have 6 gold. We have 6 gold left. We can just afford an animal. So I'm going to go to Marnie's. I'm going to forage on the way. I'm going to grab a spice berry. Ooh, a gold star spice berry as well, which is very nice. And I think I'm going to buy an animal, guys. I think, well, the only animal I can afford is a chicken. So I'm going to spend 6 gold to buy a chicken. And guys, you know what's happening next. You know what's coming next. Boom. Oh, by the way, when we bought that coop, we just completed a 3rd goal, wish of Grandpa's. Expand the farm. Own buildings equal to the number of players. That's 1, which means 1 coop means Grandpa is a little bit more impressed with us. Okay, so we've almost done that, which is great. We have just bought a chicken as well. What are we going to call the chicken, guys? Chicken on. What do we want to call the chicken? What do you want to name it? Our cat is called Garfield. Our farm is called Lasagna Town. And we're playing, our character is called John Stir with a silent K. What do we want to call it? Chick on? I like that. Palm. Lasagna. Chicken Little. Fred. Chicken Parmesan. Rotisserie. I've missed this, guys. I've missed this. I've missed you naming our animals. Odie? That would continue our Garfield theme. I think we're gonna have to call it Odie. Odie the chicken. That continues the
Dubious little creature.
It is a dubious little creature. That continues the Garfield theme we've got going on, which I think is probably pretty appropriate. If we get more animals, we can call them more Garfield things, but for now, we just have the chicken. Okay, and then I can return home and I could pet the animal. I could spend 1 heart to pet the chicken. I'm gonna do it. Oh my goodness me. Zephy, thank you for the 2 whole entire years. 24 months, I reached the big sweet Patat Club. Thank you very much, and welcome back to you. That is huge. Massive even. I will pet this chicken for you. I'm gonna spend 1 heart to pet the chicken. The chicken has been pet. It will now produce gold star eggs. Large gold eggs. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. And that means that it is, in fact, the end of summer. Summer has come to an end, which means all of these forageables, they go away. All the things we missed. All the trees we didn't chop. Gone. Gone. And then new forageables appear. How's the game so far? I'm having a great time. I think this is going very well. RNG has definitely been on our side, I will tell you that. RNG has definitely been on our side. It's gone very, very well. Okay, so these are all of our forageables that we can potentially pick up this season. Here are the trees to chop down. There we go. Yeah, we're halfway through the game now. We're halfway through. We have 2 seasons left. We have 2 seasons left. Okay, so next we can upgrade a profession. What are we doing a lot of? What do we think we're going to be doing more of? Because I don't really care about this keg profession. I wouldn't mind changing that out for something. Maybe mining, because we need a mineral, and that's probably going to be a... Although, you know what? You can get minerals from foraging. I wonder if maybe, like, we look at more foraging... we can look at 3 more foraging upgrades. Because... if there's something that will guarantee us, like, a good mineral from the ground, that would be pretty good, I think. I think I'm going to try that. Well, let's see. Let's see what we actually get. We get either... Alright, let's have a look. The axe, which is when you move, may take 1 wood as well as 1 forageable adjacent. Nah, rubbish. We don't need wood anymore. We've already bought a coop. We don't really need to buy another one. Forester, when you forage, fiber or stone, keep it and gain any forageable tile on the board. That's pretty good. Or... Gatherer. When you move, may collect 2 forageable tiles adjacent to your path. Not wood. That's very good as well. Lumberjack. May sell wood for 4 gold each. Or... Tapper. Villagers always accept forageables from you as gifts. These are all pretty good, huh? I might take the Gatherer to just, like, pick up a bunch of forageables. I think the Gatherer sounds pretty good. Because... I mean, I could take them all. I could take 2 and get rid of the Lure Master. I don't really need to fish that much more. We're kind of done with fishing. So... I could take the Gatherer. And I could take the Tapper, so villagers accept forageables as gifts. And I could just make a ton more friends. Yeah, Gatherer works. I have a chest, so I can store it all away. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, cool. I'm going to get rid of these. We don't need these anymore. Okay, we have 2 new professions. We're a Gatherer and a Trapper. Perfect. Which means we are now entering a lovely season. Fall. And what happens on the first day of fall? Well, the cat goes meow. We get a gift. We get a gift. What do we want? Maru would give us one random mining upgrade. I've just realized we have Demetrius and his daughter as both a friend. Finally, Demetrius's wishes are fulfilled. In the game, he tries to push Maru on you so much, and we've fulfilled his wishes. Oh, discard to gain any 2 crops from the supply. I'm going to discard these mixed seeds right now to gain 2 crops from the supply. I'm going to take a pumpkin to sell and a bok choy to donate to the community center. Sweet. We like that. We're very happy with that. And then I might... Do I want to peek at the... Do I want to have a little look at the villager deck? I think I might as well, because Demetrius and Maru want to give us, like, profession upgrades. And we already have 2 of those. We can't take any more unless we replace one of them. So I might as well take a look and see who's next. I would like to get more friends. Evelyn. She's got a winter birthday. Her ability is waters crops 1 time. You gain any harvested. Not great, but she'll take a vegetable as a bribe. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Use Pam's gift again to peek at the villager. Yes. So we can't... The only way I can skip is if I actually go take a... If I go meet her, and then... I can choose to not befriend her, but it will take an action to do that. So I can't do anything with that yet, but... It's good to know she's on the top. It's good to know Evelyn's still knocking about. Jojama are here, though. Jojama are in town. What are they doing, huh? Permit required. No fishing allowed at the lake. Are you fucking kidding me? No fishing at the lake until further notice. Until we get rid of that, we can't go fishing at the lake. Son of a bitch. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Damn you, Joja. Yeah, that does suck, but we'll survive, I think. We can now sell as well. I'm gonna sell the pumpkin for 5 gold and the star fruit for another 5 gold, which gives us a whopping 10 gold, which adds to our bank account of currently 0 gold. Lovely. All right, now we can begin. What do we want to do and where do we want to go? I might... Maybe do some donations. Maybe donate. Maybe one of us, maybe Maru could go to the mines and I could go donate. So maybe I will send Maru to the mines and I will... maybe we buy some seeds and then donate to the community center, perhaps? Maybe make a friend first and then go to the community center? Oh, wait, no, it's Evelyn. No, if I can't give her this because I need to donate that to the community center. Damn it. All right, I'm going to buy some seeds from Pierre. You need autumn crops? I actually have an autumn crop. I have bok choy. I got that from my mixed seeds. So actually, I'm good now. I can just donate that and I'm good to go. I only need to donate 1 full crop. So... And I could also donate the money. Oh, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect from animals. I'm going to try and get an egg to donate to the museum. Sorry, to the bulletin board. And if I do get that, I'll go donate to the community center. All right, I'll let Maru go first. Okay. We're sending Maru to the mines. Good luck down there, Maru. So we're going to see what she gets. Hopefully she doesn't die. A Junimo and a heart, which means we get either a geode or 2 ore. We don't really need ore for anything. So I guess I'll take the geode. Just a regular geode. Okay. That's quite fitting that Maru is the one to get the geode, actually. That's quite nice. Alright, off you go, Maru. She goes home. I'm going to try and collect from animals. So to do this, you take 3 dice. Any chicken symbols is going to give us a giant egg. Can we break it too? If we break it, we can either get a stone, a copper, or a... what's this called again? Not a mineral, it's an artifact. I don't really need artifacts. So I probably don't need to break it. I also don't need to go to Clint because it's Clint. Actually, if I donate it to the museum, I'll get a heart, which means I can give that to the... Ooh, okay, hang on a minute. All right, I'm going to try animals first. All right, let's see if we can get our giant egg. We do not. Holy shit, we don't get anything. Okay, our animals don't produce anything, which is pretty sad. But I will still go to the community center anyway. I'll forage along the way. I'll get a wild plum, which is very wild. And I will donate some stuff. I'm going to donate the bok choy to the pantry. And I'm going to donate 8 gold. So I get 2 back. 8 gold to the vault. Which means, guys, as you know... Two bundles at once, baby. 2 bundles at once. Complete. Which is huge. Which is huge, which means we get 2 more items. Let's see if we want either of these. We are currently holding a chest. We can only hold 2 items. But let's see if we want either of these. Auto grabber. Collect from each of your animals. No roll required. So that is when you get a present symbol. Now we are getting towards the end of the year, so I don't know how many more of these we're actually going to see. And beer. Discard during your turn to take an action or gain a heart token. The beer is actually really good. That lets me do another action or gain a heart. I'm going to take the beer. Sorry, auto grabber. But we're getting to the end of the year. I'm not expecting to see too many more presents. A celebratory beer. Yes, exactly. Wonderful. So that is everything I can do at the community center for now. I don't have a heart or an animal product to gift to the bulletin board. And the boiler room, I still don't have a mineral for that. You should give the beer to Pam. She would like that. She would like that. Which means I can return home. Okay. Off home we go. And that is... I can't build a staircase. I can't pet animals. I could remove... No, I can't remove Jojo because I can't afford it. And I can't afford to upgrade my starting tool. So that is the end of that week. A new week is upon us. Oh, this is bad. Well, it's not bad. It's just not good. Number 1, turn one of your crops to quality. I have no crops. Number 2, it's raining. Your crops grow more. I have no crops. Number 3, fish. We lose the legend. It does go back into the bag though. Legendary fish, they go back into the bag of fish. So we don't get the legendary fish, which is very sad. Who knows? Maybe it will come back. Instead, we get a snail and Dorado, the golden river fish, just like El Dorado. So that was not great. We can now sell as well if we want. I will sell the spice berry, I think, because we need money, and that's 3 gold in the bank. So I'm gonna take that. 3 more gold there, bring us up to a total of 5. And now we can take our turn. What do we want to do? We need animal products. And we need hearts. We get hearts from friends. We need a mineral as well. Oh, I just realized when I foraged earlier, I could have foraged a second time with my gatherer perk. I just won't do it right now. I should have remembered. I didn't. I won't do it now. Oh, villagers always accept forageables from you. Okay, that's good to know. Right. I really don't want Evelyn as a friend. No offense to Evelyn. Maybe we crack the... do we crack the geode open? I don't really need to crack the geode open either. Alright, maybe we both go to the mines. We're basically... What are we looking for here? What do we want here? Maybe we... Maru can stay at the farm to collect from animals. I'm gonna go to the mines. I'll start with Maru. So let's see if we get any eggs. We do get an egg, which is huge. We get a large gold star egg because we have a happy chicken. Thank you, Maru. You can head home now. Goodbye. Egg on. We're doing it. We're doing it. Would cracking geode give you the mineral we need? No. So we have a regular geode, and over here it says what you can get from a regular geode, which is just stone, copper, or an artifact. Now, if we got a frozen geode, there's a chance we could get a mineral. But we currently... Oh, I could have got a frozen geode earlier. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. All right. Well, fuck it. We're mining. Let's go. We get a heart and a star drop, which is either an ore or a geode. So I can actually take a frozen geode now. All right, here we go. We're going to do it. For you guys. I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm going to go down to Clint's. I'm going to forage 2 things, because I'm allowed to do that. I get a hazelnut, and I get some stinky fiber that basically doesn't do anything. Okay. Hello, Clint. I don't really want to be here, but here we are. Here we are. Hey, thanks for visiting. Do you want to hang out later? No, I don't want to hang out later. I need you to crack open these geodes. I'm going to start with the regular geode. So for 1 action, you can break open as many geodes as you have in your inventory. So I am going to crack the regular geode to start with. We get a stone. So I'll take 1 stone for that. Thanks a lot, Clint, you son of a bitch. Now I'm going to crack the frozen geode. We need to see the star drop. If we get the star drop, we will get the mineral we need for the community center. Do we get it? We do not. We get a heart, which is...
The beast is demonic in nature.
Iron ore. We get 1 iron ore, which is nothing special. All right, I'll go home. And there's nothing more. Well, I can actually build a staircase to get lower in the mines. Do I want to do that? Yes. I think I will. I'm going to spend 1 stone to go down to level 5. I can sell the ore, yes. It doesn't sell for loads, but I can sell it. I can also gift it to people as gifts. Although I don't think Evelyn would like that. Although I don't really care about Evelyn. All right. That is it. We go to bed. That is the week of full there finished. What is next? Uh-oh. Good crow, bad crow. Actually, that's just 2 bad crows. But they don't do anything because we have no crops. Focus. Focus. We have no crops. So there's nothing for them to eat. Suck it, crows. You suck. So they don't get anything. The crows get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Okay, so what do we need to do? We still need to collect from animals. We need to... Oh, no, we have an egg for the community center. We just need a mineral as well. Okay. How am I going to get a mineral? Probably foraging. I'm going to go walking around, I think, and I'm going to try and do some foraging. So I can't sell anything. Nothing to sell today. So I think I'm going to... I'm gonna get I'm gonna send Maru to the community center, and I'm gonna try and make a friend to get a heart to give to the community center. I think that makes most sense. Or should Maru try and make a friend first? Maru could befriend Evelyn, and then I could go to the community center to give a heart and an animal product. Yes, that is what we will do. Okay, you're gonna make the friend. I'm gonna go to the community center. If one of these two is a mineral when I walk, that means we will complete the community center today, which would be huge. Resonance Hybrid, thank you very kindly for the fresh sub. Welcome on in. I think Maru can no, Maru can't forage because she can only take one action. She can't move. Sadly, she cannot move. Okay, Maru's gonna go first, and she's gonna try and befriend Evelyn, who will accept a wild plum. She will accept a wild plum. So Evelyn is going to become our friend in exchange for a wild plum, and we get 1 heart because it is not her birthday and she doesn't even love it. Well, welcome to the team, Evelyn. Welcome to the team. So Maru goes home. And now, okay, here we go, guys. Moment of truth. I'm going to start by fishing. I might as well fish. I'm at the ocean. We might get something. 2 star drops and a heart. The star drop is the rarest thing on the dice. I don't know how we managed to get that. So I could take the anchovy. I can also re-roll these 2 because I have a fiberglass rod that says when you fish, you may re-roll 2 of your fishing dice. So I'm going to re-roll these and hopefully get some better rolls. 2 more hearts, which means I can only get the anchovy because the red mullet needs a Junimo as well. I'm going to take the anchovy. No reason not to. And a new fish appears. Nothing is rarest on the dice. That is false. That is false. The hearts are the most common because there are 3 hearts on the dice. There are 2 Junimo symbols on the dice, and there's 1 star drop on the dice. So the star drop is the rarest, and the heart's the most common. Okay, so I've done my fishing. So now, moment of truth. Whoops. Moment of truth. I'm going to make my way to the community center. I am going to flip these 2 forageables. Are either of these worms that have a mineral on them? No. A wild plum and a stone. I guess I will take it. I will get rid of the fiber because we don't need the fiber. I'll take the stone and I'll take the wild plum. Well, never mind. We're not in summer anymore. No, we are in autumn. I do have a chest, but I don't really need the fiber. You don't really do anything with fiber, so I'm just going to get rid of it for now. But I am in the community center, which means I can donate. I'm going to donate 1 heart and 1 large egg to the bulletin board, which means thank you for helping us. We complete another bundle. This is huge, guys. This is huge. We also get another item. We also get another item. Bait. Discard when fishing to add any symbol to your roll or catch a crab pot fish. Is that better than beer or a chest? Probably not. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't want that. So we don't take the item, but that's fine. Okay. We're doing very well. Now, so I now go home. I rest for the night. And I think whilst I'm actually sleeping or whilst I go to bed, I'm actually going to spend 1 stone here to get the mine down to level 6. There's no reason not to at this stage. Just keep going down, you know. Just keep getting deeper. No reason not to. Okay, so we sleep. We have a good night's sleep, and now we move on to the next day. What is going to happen on the next day of the next week? Let's find out. Oh, Spirit's Eve. Starting player rolls a die. If a Junimo, they complete a reveal bundle. Oh. Oh. So, I can roll a dice, and if it's a Junimo, I basically win the game. Okay. I'll take it. Do we get a Junimo? We don't. We get a heart. Damn it. Not today, folks. Not today. All right, no worries. No worries. Well, it is another week, so we can go out and do what we need to do. Man, having the spouse has really helped a lot. That has really, really helped a lot. Did you start with all the bundles revealed? No. You reveal them by spending a heart. You go to the community center, you spend one action, and as many hearts as you have to reveal as many bundles as you want, starting from left to right. So we did that earlier in the year. Okay, what do I want to do? I haven't got any... What do I want to do? More friends? I think friends. Let's make some friends. I am going to collect from animals, and then I'm going to go make a friend. That is what I would like to do. What is Maru going to do? Maru is going to go maybe do some foraging or something. Maybe mining. Sure, send it to the mines. I'll send it to the mines. Need more money for Grandpa? We do need more money for Grandpa. He wants us to have 10 gold by the end of the game. Luckily, we still have all of winter to make gold. We still have all of winter. Okay. I'll start by collecting from my animals. Maybe we get another egg. Maybe somebody will want that as a gift. We get nothing. My animals are not producing anything today. Very sad. Okay, I'm going to walk to... I'm going to walk down to the saloon. I'm going to pick this up on my way. It is... worms that give me a mineral. Guys, it's happening. What is our mineral of choice? Well, we get limestone. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're going to try and make a friend, and it is Jas. Ooh, summer birthday. She likes... Oh, she hates forageables. She hates fish, but she likes vegetables. I don't really know if I want Jas as a friend. You can play with my dolls if you want to, she says. I don't know if I want Jas as a friend. Well, I guess you know what? I do have the Tapper ability, which says villagers always accept forageables from you as gifts. So, even though she hates forageables, she has to take it because I'm like, dude, you know I've trained in tapping, right? I tap trees and I get sap. You know I do that, right? And she's like, oh, I guess I have to take it then. So I'm going to give you a hazelnut. And guess what? Wait, actually, no, I can give you the iron ore. Fuck it. No, you're getting iron ore. That's worth less. All right, I'm going to give her some iron ore. And then she becomes my friend. And I get 1 heart. 1 heart for 1 friend. You will like it, Jas. Yes. You kept drawing the damn kids? Yeah, honestly, I'm glad we haven't seen Vincent yet. And you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to drink this beer. I'm going to drink the beer. You know what the beer does? It lets me take another action. And I am going to take another action. I'm going to go to the community center. And that action is going to be taking this limestone. You know what it is. You know what's coming. And donating it to the boiler room. the community center is finito. Finished. It is done. Which means we get an epic item.
Did it!
We get an epic item. What is it gonna be?
Oh my god!
We get a horse. When you move, you may choose to move 1 or 2 spaces.
Great job.
That's actually not that good. But I'll take it. What are we gonna call our horse?
Nice job, team.
What do we call our horse, guys? What should we call it? Pam? All right. Pam it is. We call the horse Pam. All right, wonderful. I return home. Has Maru gone mining yet? No, not yet, has she? Okay. When I go home, I'm going to... what do I want to do? I mean, there's not a whole lot left to do. I'm going to spend a heart token to get rid of Jojamart. There is like the hard mode of playing this game. It's called Artisan mode. And you can, if you end the game with no Jojamart tiles on your board, like you've beaten the hardest mode of the game. All right. Maru is going mining. Let's see what she does. Oh, we need the appropriate mining music. Star drop and a heart, which is either nothing or a bug meat. I guess I'll take bug meat. Doesn't hurt to take some bug meat. Purple Mel's, thank you for the sub. Welcome on in. We are playing Stardew Valley, the board game, solo. All right, Maru goes home. Okay. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good so far. Now, I will say, we've been playing with an extra card in the season deck, which has helped a lot, I would say. Having the spouse has helped a lot. We just got very lucky with that. But yeah, otherwise I'm having a good time. All right, final day of fall. Let's see what happens. Okay, final day of fall. We lose 2 fish. Finally, the trash goes away and the fish move up the track. Let's see what we got. We've got, let's reach the bottom of the bag. Oyster, which is, might as well be trash. And a bullhead. Bullshit, more like. Okay. So now the final thing we need to do is we need to make sure that when we end the game, we have 10 gold. We need to make sure we do that. Next up, Jojamart is coming to town. What are they doing? Jojamart say there's a water shortage. When you water your crops, only move 1 crop tile. That's really annoying. We don't currently actually have any crops. And also, it's about to be winter, which means there are no more crops to grow. Did you have 1 extra card or 1 for each season? I had 1 extra for each season, but I just took an event card from each season. You didn't know you could play this game by yourself? Yes, you can play 1 player, 1 to 4 players. You just scale it accordingly. Okay, so Jojamart are in town and they're stinking up the water supply. And then finally, we can sell things, which I'm probably going to do. I'm going to sell the wild plum and the hazelnut for 6 gold. Because we need money. But I also want to get rid of that Jojamart stuff. Okay, and that's it. Now we can begin the final week of fall. Let's take a look. What do we want to do? I kind of want to make more friends, honestly. I kind of want to make more friends. We have the horse, so we can like move more spaces as well. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I might go fishing. Why don't we do some fishing? Maybe I might go. Where do I go fishing? I have bug meat, so I could get something from down here. Overall, not great, actually. Not great options. Maybe Maru can collect from our animals a bit more. Maybe we could buy another animal, actually. We could buy another animal. Maybe a bit more mining. Or, you know what? Let's just do some lake. Well, it doesn't... Okay, I'm going to do some lake fishing. All right. Marnie is going to try and get some stuff from our animals. She gets nothing. We did not roll a chicken. Marnie, that is incredibly disappointing. However, I'm going to go lake fishing, and we're going to see what we can get. We get... a bullhead. And also, I'm going to use my bug meat to grab the snail. So we get a snail, we get a bullhead, and more fish appear in the river. Did I call her Marnie? Whoops. Periwinkle, and... Sorry, I call her Marnie for fun. We can't do this whole role-playing thing. I role-play as Maya Lewis, and she role-plays as Marnie. We've got like a whole thing going on. Okay, next I'm gonna... Do I want to make a friend? I could try and make a friend. I only have fish, though. And if they hate fish, it's going to be a waste of a friend. Maybe I'll go collect... I'm going to collect from the animals as well. So I'll forage. I'll get a blackberry, and I will try to collect an egg. And I get an egg. I get one chicken. Yeah, good job, Odie. And we get a high quality egg as well because it's a high quality chicken. All right, and then I return home and I am gonna... Look, I know we need money to finish the game, but I also, I want to finish the game on hard mode, which is to have no Jojo Mart. So I'm actually gonna spend 5 gold. I know I need that gold, but I'm gonna spend that to get rid of Jojo Mart. Get out of here, Jojo Mart. Get out of here. Okay. Who wears the purple shorts in the relationship? That would be me. That would be me. Jokes like that are why I can't watch the stream in the office. Oh god. Oh god. Right. That is the end of the week, which means that is the end of fall. Do I have an end of fall song? We'll just do this one again. Fall has come to an end, which means all of the remaining forageables go away and all the trees die. And we enter winter. Fall has fallen. It certainly has. It certainly has. So I'm going to put out all the new forageables. We don't know what's lurking beneath. Hopefully some things that are going to make us a bit of money. Okay. Next I can check out the professions. Do I want to... I mean, all I need now is money. What is going to get me the most money? I don't even know. We can't farm anymore, so I don't need farming professions. Foraging, mining, or fishing? We could always do some more fishing, couldn't we? I don't know. Mining? Maybe we go... Mining's always fun. Let's have a look at the mining upgrades. Maybe we'll get a bomb or something. Okay, we could get either... Miner. Spend 1 action to gain a stone. Absolute rubbish. Spend 2 actions to gain a mineral. Also rubbish. So probably not going to do that one. Neptune's Glaive. After resolving a monster's ability in the mine, gain any ore or geode. Or Bone Sword. After resolving a monster's ability in the mine, May roll again. No thanks. I don't want any of that. No thank you. I just need to do whatever I need to do to get money right now. I just need money. I just need money. Okay, here we go, guys. Winter begins. And how does it begin? With a festival of ice. Each player gains one random fish tile from the bag. Ignore and redraw trash or treasure. I just got a random fish, guys. I just got a random fish. This is trash. I got algae. I got trash. So that goes away. And I get another one. I get a sea cucumber. Wonderful. A sea cucumber. Okay. It is now the planning phase. So I am going to move a couple of these fish to my chest because I don't need them in my inventory because I think I'm going to go try and make another friend. I think I'm going to go try and make another friend. So I'm going to go probably into town. Maybe I'm going to collect from my animals. Oh, maybe I want to... Hang on a minute. Maybe I should also put the bullhead in my chest as well. Just in case I get something good from my animal. Okay. I'll collect from my animals and then I'll go make a friend. Maru can just go mining. I'm just going to send it to the mines. Good luck, Maru. Wear a helmet. Okay, I'll start. I'll go first. I will collect from my animals and I get nothing. The chicken is cold. It does not want to produce anything. Very bad. We need the money. All right, I'm going to head into town. I'm going to try and make a friend. All right, here we go. Into the saloon we go. So I pick up some forageables along the way. I get some stone and a winter root. Well, we're not making any friends with stone, but maybe a winter root. Who is it going to be? Clint. Oh, no. Well, Clint doesn't want vegetables and he doesn't want animal products. But he will accept a fish. And it's a winter birthday. Do we befriend Clint? He looks so handsome in this game, though. Look at him. He looks so handsome. Do you not think? I think we have to do it. I'm a hoarder. I want to make friends. I'm gonna do it. I don't have anything that he really, really wants, but he will accept a blackberry if I give him a blackberry. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him a blackberry. Because it's his birthday this month, we get 2 hearts. Baba booey. Clint begrudgingly becomes a friend. We have quite a lot of friends. I'm quite pleased with this. Great. And now I go home. Do I want to do anything at the end of the day? Not really. I need to make some more money. Okay. Maru is going to go mining. Let's see what Maru gets up to. She rolls 2 hearts, which means, boom, down to level 7. Maru is killing it in the mines. Oh my goodness me. Level 7. Oh, this is an interesting map coming up. All right, Maru comes home. All right, next week, what happens? The cat goes meow. The fish move along. And I can sell things, which I'm probably going to do because I need money. The new fish we get are a herring at the ocean. And a chub. I want to have a little chub in my pocket. All right. Here we go. So, now we can sell things. I'm going to say, let's sell the winter root for 3 gold. Fuck it. 3 gold. That brings us up to a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We do have some more stuff just in case. If we want to sell. But we do need to end the game with 10 gold, remember. It was one of Grandpa's wishes. Okay, I am gonna go to the mines. And I'm gonna send Maru to collect from our animals. Yeah, Maru, you go first. I'll get you to see if our chicken wants to give us anything. It does not. It is a very harsh winter indeed. The chicken is giving nothing. So I'm gonna go exploring and see what I get. I get a Junimo and a heart, which is either bug meat or a stone. I guess I will take the bug meat. So that was my first action. I'm gonna... What does the horse do? When you move, you may choose to move 1 or 2 spaces. I wonder if that means you can go like 1, 2, and then pick things up along the way. What do you think? Do you think it means you could go, or do you think it just means go like all the way from like 1 to 2? I wonder what that means. What do you get from the mines when you go get 2 Junimos? That's a mine event. That's like a special event that's special for the mines. And that is on these cards over here. Grandpa really said, you're poor and have no friends. Please change that, loser. He really did. He really did. I'm going to go try and make a... Do I have stuff to make friends? I'm gonna try and make a friend. It's a bit of a risk because I don't have great things to give, but it's George who hates fish. He hates fish. And it's also not his birthday. But he will accept some animal products. He will accept an animal product. So there you go, George. We are now friends. We have another friend. A friend. We got Evelyn and George. We got the whole set. All right, next up, I go home. And when I get home, I do nothing. Oh, I'm going to spend a stone, actually. I'm going to spend a stone to build down into the mines. I'm going to build a staircase and go lower. Level 8, baby. Level 8. Do you get a heart from George? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Good eye. I forgot about that. We get 1 heart. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. A new week is upon us. Ooh, lots of stuff happening. Fish on. The fish track moves, so we get rid of these bad boys. And 2 more fish appear. What's down there in the mines? What's down in the mines? Gold. Treasure. A halibut and a red snapper has appeared in the ocean, guys. Do you know why I play this game? Just for the halibut. Okay, next up. The gift icon has appeared. This is good. We can take a present. What do we want? We can either take... Oh, I just realized we have a stack of fish here. I should remember that when we get to the planning phase.
Now that's funny.
Hey, thank you very much, Ingrid, for the bits. All right, George will discard a Joja token from the board. There is no Joja tokens on the board. Clint will upgrade a starting tool for free. Jas helps us donate to the museum. Evelyn waters our crops. These are all pretty useless, guys. Clint is probably going to be the best thing for us. Helps us. It upgrades our fishing rod. Pam will let us see who the next villager is if we want to get more friends. What do you think? Upgrade the fishing rod, which we don't really need to do? Or peek at the villager deck and see who is next? What would you prefer I did? Can you trade friends for animals? No. No, you cannot. You want me to peek? Alright, Pam is gonna... I guess this is... I don't know what the lore of this is in the game. I guess she's gonna give us some gossip. She's gonna tell us who's in town. Pam is gonna tell us that the dwarf is next on top of the villager deck. Alright, good to know. What's he accept? He doesn't like fish and he doesn't like forageables. But with my perk, he will accept a forageable. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, next up, Jojama are in town, which sucks. Oops, sorry, I just played two things there. Small business tax. To trigger the open geodes action, you must first discard 3 gold. Well, I'm probably never going to go see Clint for the rest of the game, so that's probably fine. I don't mind. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Finally, we can sell. I guess I will sell the sea cucumber for 2 gold. Because we really can't fall behind on this money thing. Let me trade this 5 for 5. And then I'll put 2 more in because I just sold my fish for 2. Okay. A new week is now upon us. What do I want to do? I think I have enough money now. So when I end the game, I do have enough money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. Okay. We have 11 gold, which is enough to meet Grandpa's requirements. We are in the planning phase now, so I'm actually going to put all these fish in my inventory just in case we lose our chest. Because I would really like to not lose the chest. What do we want to do? Do we have a bug meat? I could go fishing, although there's no pot fish down there. Why does this look animated? How do you mean? What do you mean animated? Like the drawings? Like the illustrations? I will go... Well, I would like to get something for the dwarf, so I'm going to say we're going to go mining. Both me and Maru together as a couple, we're going to go mining. Maru will go first and roll a Junimo and a Star Drop, which is nothing or nothing. Good job, Maru. All right, I'm going to try mining now, and I'm going to roll heart and a heart, which gets me an item. Okay, let's see what we get. Backpack upgrade. You may store up to 4 tiles on this card. Treat as part of the inventory. It's a little late, but we got it. We got the backpack upgrade, guys. We got it. Okay, so what else do I want to do? Do I want to... So that's better than the chest. That's actually better than the chest. Because I can access the backpack at any time. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna mine again. And we get a Star Drop and a heart, so I can either take a rock or a ladder. I'm gonna take the ladder. I'm gonna go down. I'm going down, baby. Down to level 9. It's getting a little scary down here. It's getting a little spooky scary down here. I wasn't playing the mining music. We've been down in the mines all this time and I wasn't playing the mining music. Alright, that's my day done. I'm going home, baby. And when I get home, I am going to spend a heart to get rid of Jojama. Get the heck out of here, Jojama. Nobody wants you. You're not welcome here. No ladder snacks. No, we don't do that. Mio Yoshi, thank you very much for the 19 months. Almost 20, baby. Thank you very much. Is there a go to jail? Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. In this game, I do not think so, no. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Okay, we technically... Let me just change out these 5 gold pieces here. For, what's this? 5? Yeah, let's change those 5. For another 5 there. So we have 11 gold, which is good. I'm gonna reveal the next card, which is an event. A winter event. What happens? Let's find out. Bubbly spot. Draw and keep 1 fish tile from the fishing bag. Fish on. We get a fish, guys. So completing the community center doesn't exile Jojo in the board game? No, it does not. We get a catfish. Ooh. Lovely catfish. Okay, that was our event. And next up, we can sell things. I'm going to sell the catfish for 4 gold. I'm going to sell the anchovy for 1 gold. That's 5. I'm going to sell the bug meat, 6. Oops. Actually goes up here. So that's 6 gold. I'll keep the other fish. Just in case. You never know. You never know when you might need a fish. Okay, so that's everything to do this week. So now I can go out and about. I think back to the mines. Both of us to the mines. I like the mines. Junimo and Stardrop. So either a mine event or going down. Ooh, what do you want? What do you want to do? Should we do a mine event or should we go down to the next level, to level 10? The events, I think events can be bad, but let's do it. Let's see what it is. Cave Carrot. Trigger any mine grid space on the current map card. Oh, okay. So I could just use that to go down. I could basically trigger any one of these. I could just go down a level. We get the best of both worlds. We got to see an event and we go down. I could also take the treasure. I don't really need treasure. But it's exciting to see what the items are, isn't it? Let's do it. Let's see what I'll take the item. Okay, I'll do the item. Let's see what we get. We get hay. Discard during your turn to collect from each of your animals. I can get an egg. I can get an egg if I use that. Is that better than a chest? Sure, why not? All right, I'll get rid of the chest. I'll take some hay. I will keep the backpack though. Do we have 17 gold? We have 17. Yes, we do. We do have 17 gold. Okay, so I've taken my action. I've mined. I'm gonna go. There's nothing for me to. All right, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go to collect from my animals. I'm gonna forage some holly because it is Christmas, and I'm going to see if our chicken gives us anything. Come on, little chicken, please. It does. Thankfully, we get an egg. And I'm going to use my hay now. I'm just going to use that item now to get a second egg. Egg on. So we have 2 eggs. Lovely. Whoops. And then I return home for the big sleep. The money is the last thing we have to achieve. Yes, so we're doing very well there. Maru, I'm going to send you into the mines as well. What do you give us? Junimo and a heart, which is either another item or nothing. Well, I'm probably going to take the item. Golden Scroll. Discard during your turn to reveal any face-down bundle. Well, it's as good as trash. All of the bundles have been completed. Yeah, the items aren't super some of the items aren't super helpful now. I mean, to be honest, we are well ahead of the game. We have basically finished the game, but we're just playing it out at this point just to see what happens. The final week of winter gets us a present. What present do we want? Let's take a look. You know what? Let's take Clint. Let's Clint do something for us. Let's upgrade our fiberglass rod to the iridium rod for the final fishing upgrade. When you fish, you may re-roll 3 of the fishing dice. Great. Thanks, Clint. Couldn't have done it without you. And that's it. That's all the presents. So next I can sell things. I'm going to sell an egg and a snail for 4 gold. The non-believers are sweating. You got a fish for the final round? I think we do. I think we got a fish. What's the rarest fish here? These all suck. May we go to the ocean? Do some ocean fishing? I'll go do some ocean fishing. And I'll send... you know what? Maru can come to the ocean as well. So Maru gets to use my iridium fishing rod, which is pretty neat. So I'll let her go first. Maru, what do you got? Junimo heart, which gets us at the ocean. A halibut, at the very least. I can re-roll this to try and get the herring. I do not, because it's another Junimo. So I take the halibut. Just for the halibut, guys. Just for the halibut. Maru can go home now. See you later, Maru. And I will... Oh, this is the last day, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go fishing as well. I'll go fishing as well. Ooh, the angler. That's a legendary fish. We could try and go for the angler. What do you think? What do you think? We could try and go for the angler. It's over here in the lake. I think we go for it. I think we go for it. So we can, because of our horse, because we have a horse, we can move 2 spaces. So 1, 2 to get to the lake. I think, am I allowed to forage on the way? I genuinely have no idea. I'm probably allowed to forage at least 1 time. So I will take these 2 forageables. I'll get a stone and an artifact, which is pretty neat. I will take a tibia. It's a bone. All right, final fishing of the game. Here we go. Will we get it? That's 3 hearts, so no. But I can re-roll. I can re-roll. I'm going to re-roll all 3 to try and get the angler. We need 1 star drop to get the angler. 1 star drop. Am I the luckiest gamer in the world? No. I'm not. But I can take the chub. I'll take the chub. I'll put that in my backpack. Upgrade there. It's better than nothing, you know? It's better than nothing. 1 chub is better than no chub. And look, trash. All that's left is trash. So I'm going to go home. Which then means... we flip our final card, The Last Days of Winter. Which says... Winter has ended. The year comes to an end. Which means... Grandpa's final wish. Can you reroll all 3 fishing dice? I did. That was my second reroll of all 3 of them. The last of Grandpa's wishes have 10 gold per player by the end of the game. We have got much more than 10 gold, which means Grandpa, we did it. We smashed it. Holy moly. It is donezo. We completed the entire community center and
nice job, team.
All 4 of Grandpa's wishes. I will say, we got so lucky.
Yippee!
We got so
You
lucky
did
with
it!
that. We would not have been able to do that had we not had, I think, Rachie Simmer, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. That is very, very kind of you. If you got a sub from Rachie Simmer, throw them a thank you.
Oh my god!
Maru, if we didn't have those extra actions from Maru, I don't know if we would have been able to do that. That was incredibly helpful to be able to pick this up.
Great job.
To pick up the mermaid's pendant. I've not seen this in the game before, so it's cool to know that that's how it works. I thought you couldn't marry if you didn't have the farmhouse, but we got it from a random event. Also, yeah, I wasn't going to marry her. And look at this. We didn't find any other eligible bachelors. Pam, Demetrius, Clint, George, Jas, obviously not, and Evelyn. None of them are marryable. So Maru was the only person we found who was marryable. I mean, I think Evelyn maybe could have taken a bit away with a bit of convincing. Might have, maybe Evelyn might have left George for us. So yeah, it really was meant to be. By default, it was meant to be. Destiny, that's the word. Destiny. Wonderful. Guys, that is Stardew Valley, the board game. I had a blast playing that, and I hope you enjoyed watching me play it. Now I have to clean it all up. There you go. That is... Oh, we have all these extra these tiles that went away. That is Stardew Valley, the board game. There you go. And the prediction. The prediction was... will PJ win? 43% believed I would complete Grandpa's wishes and the community center. And you were correct. Because that's what I did. That is what I did. So the big win goes to the big believers. We fully finished the game, and we even completed it on its hardest mode, because check it out. Not a single Jojo Mart tile. Not a single Jojo Mart tile. We smashed it. We absolutely smashed it. So I'm very pleased with that. There we go. There we go. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so that was the first time I've played by myself. Like that. So that was my first solo run of the game, because I did do a practice run solo, but I didn't fully understand the rules. So I don't think I played it properly. But yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Actually, let's get some other Stardew tunes on. Let's play these. When I first did my first solo run, I didn't fully understand the rules. I understood them much better that time. I hope that it got easier to follow what was going on when we started playing. Will we do it again sometime? If you guys enjoyed watching it, hell yeah. I mean, I would happily play this again sometime. This was great fun. I've been so like itching to play more Stardew Valley, so it scratched the itch so nicely. Yeah. Hey, Adigan, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. We just finished playing Stardew Valley, the board game. Boom, baby. And I won. We did a solo run, and I won. Yeah, maybe some other board games too. I mean, hell yeah. If you guys wanted to see some other board games, and if I could get some guests on to play with, that would be great. That'd be terrific. I wonder, how far down was Haley? Should we have a look? How far down was Haley? Would we have ever got to Haley? So there's the dwarf. We knew the dwarf was coming up next. Vincent, you're sick. Vincent, you're sick. Jody, also not eligible to marry. Caroline, also not eligible to marry. Crowbus, also not eligible. Lewis, Elliot, Alex, Abigail, Willie, Shane, Robin, Pierre. Where's Haley? Where is Haley? Haley, there she is. Her ability isn't even that good, but you know, it's Haley. You guys know how I feel about Haley. Hey! Sorry, I just nearly flipped the table by accident. You can't become roommates with Krobus. And apparently not in this game. I got Krobus. He gave me 6 bug meats. That's pretty neat, actually. That's pretty neat. We made a lot of friends in that game. We made quite a lot of friends. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 friends. Just to recap for anyone who missed it as well. Our 4 goals to complete the game were to upgrade a tool twice, make 3 friends, expand the farm once, and have 10 gold at the very end. So overall, like not the hardest ones we could have got. The hardest ones were probably these. Catch a legendary fish. Notice how we didn't capture any legendary fish in the end. We got close, but we didn't get any. So that would have been hard. Explore the mine to reach level 12. We also did not get to level 12. Restore the museum. Fill museum slots equal to 2 times the number of players. And raise animals. So raise a couple of animals. So yeah, we got kind of lucky, I think, with our goals. That wasn't too difficult. It really does get more difficult when you play with more players, I think, because the game scales. So you have to do 4 times everything. 4 times as much for everything. Which is pretty bonkers. Pretty bonkeroonies. But yeah, there we go. That's Stardew Valley, the game. Has anybody here played it? Has anybody here played as not the video game, but like the board game? Has anyone here played Stardew Valley, the board game? And if so, did you win? You didn't know it existed? Now you do. You own it? I played solo, but as 4 players. Yes, so that's the other thing you can do if you want to. I played solo, but I only used 1... God, this is such a mess. I played solo, but I only used 1 profession. If you want, you can do all 4 professions and play as if you were playing with 4 players. So that's another way to do it, which is nice. Would like to play again soon. Yes. You did not win. Yeah, it's so frustrating when you don't win. You know me, guys. I like to win. I like to win. Every time we played, we got legendary fish. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got some legendary fish last time. But when we were playing with 4 people, we had the goal to catch 4 legendary fish, which was ridiculous. And it was actually very close to us making us lose the game. However, we got an event that said to replace one of Grandpa's wishes with a different wish. So we got rid of the fish one, and it genuinely saved the game. It saved us. It totally saved us losing the game because we got to get rid of the get the legendary fish one. Because honestly, it's quite difficult. Like, I think there's a lot of chatter online about how balanced this game actually is. And it's hard to say sort of exactly how balanced it is. Like I said, I played with 1 house rule today on stream. We did just the 1 house rule, just to see how we got on with that. And I think it helped. In hindsight, it might not have been necessary. I think we might have still been able to complete the game without, maybe. But I'm not entirely sure. I feel you either win super easy or it's impossible. Yeah, I hear that. I've played it a few times. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like it. This is my second proper time playing it. The first time I played with 4 people. But yeah, it really did. With that round, we had to be so much more like wired in. And we also didn't have a spouse, so we didn't have that extra help. The spouse helped a lot. That was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. Big shout. You know what? Next time we play the game, I'm gonna give Maru a second look. I'm gonna think a little differently about her. I'm gonna think a little bit differently about it. Sorry, I'm also now packing down the game. If you don't mind. If I do it on stream, I'll definitely do it. But if I don't do it on stream, I might not do it. She deserves it. She does deserve it. I'd love to see more board game streams. Maybe the Isle of Cats with Fuji. Yeah, if I can get Fuji to learn how to play the game, we could play Isle of Cats. I could always see if Sophie would want to play Isle of Cats on stream. We've played a couple times, and it's a really fun game. I really love the theming of it. But and now that I know that this setup generally works as well. This is trash. This can go in the trash bag. We have chubs, halibuts, just for the halibut, and we even got the halibut. I'm so happy. Would you play with Sophie on stream? Absolutely. If she's prepared to come on and play a little Isle of Cats, we could certainly arrange that. Stack, stack, stack. Big old fat stack of tiles. Also good for Lego, yes. It's good to know that I can do a different setup and it could work for potentially a Lego building stream, which I do need to do because I do have Lego still that needs to be built. But yeah, if you're a Stardew fan, I would definitely say it's worth picking the game up. Hey Ingrid, thank you for the bits to help you pack up the game. Thank you. Come on, Goods, help us out here. Help us out here, buddy. I can't believe it. I can't believe we won. I can't believe it. Does the game come with the bags? Yes, it does. It does. The backpack upgrade, this was a pretty good item. This is the kind of thing you want to get early on in the game. This is a pretty neat item. Seems better than the chest, at least. I wonder if there's a second backpack upgrade. I kind of haven't looked through all the items yet, because I kind of want to be like a little surprised when I play in the future. Foraging. I find it very satisfying to pack down a game. Some people might not like this part, but I actually really like it. Ever played Villainous? I have not. No, what is that? What is Villainous? Boom. Animal Crossing Monopoly. I can't play Monopoly. I think I actually have Monopoly. I think I might have like Adventure Time themed Monopoly. And I realize it doesn't matter what theme of Monopoly I get, it's still just Monopoly, and it still is infuriating. Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it. I wish I could. I wish I could like Monopoly. Although then I watch the Game Grumps play Monopoly and they make it seem fun. So maybe I'm playing it wrong. Maybe I've been playing it wrong all this time. All right, where does all these go? I've never lost a game on Monopoly. I played once and will never play again. That's a good way to do it. Just play once and then you can say your streak, you've got a winning streak, and that you've never lost at Monopoly. That's the way to do it, guys. That is genuinely the way to do it. My friends got into a fight during Catan. I just hate it now. Well, that sucks. You don't want to get into fights over board games. If I got into a fight every time I play Catan with someone, or if all my Catan games ended in fights, I'd have no friends. Look, you can't get angry at a video game. I know everybody wants to win, but you can't get angry. It's just a game. Why you have to be mad, you know? It is just a game. The last time I played Monopoly, it took 10 hours. Yeah, Monopoly it can be a long game as well. It's a bit of a beefer, huh? I think that's why a lot of people's sort of misconceptions of like tabletop games are like Monopoly. Whereas I feel like they have so much else to offer. Like there are so many other types of, you know, really cool tabletop game that doesn't just have to be Monopoly. I think a lot of people get put off by the concept of tabletop gaming because they're like, oh yeah, it's stuff like Monopoly, right? Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Was that Villainous game? Did you say that was like a Disney? Was it a Disney Villains game? Because if so, I think I actually have played that game with my sister and her fiance. I think I did actually play that. Everything has its own place in the box. Very satisfying for my monkey brain. I just googled the longest Monopoly game ever. It says 70 days. Not worth it. Have you heard of a board game called Carcassonne? I have. Yeah, I have Carcassonne. I really like Carcassonne. It's very good. Carcassonne was one of the first board games like tabletop games I owned. Like as an adult. I really like Carcassonne a lot. Although, people don't like playing with me because I'm the only person who ever pays attention to farming. And farming is how you win big at the end of the game. And people are not happy with me when I turn around and I'm like, okay, so let's total up all the points. Okay, let's see. Okay, we all get this much for the robbers, this much for the towns. Okay, and I get 45 points for my farmers because I'm touching all of these buildings and none of you jackasses paid attention to it. I can't imagine why people don't want to play with me, you know? He too good at it? I pay attention. I open my third eye and I look at what other people are not looking at. It helps me see what I need to see in a board game. All right. And away it goes. Away it goes. And it's always farming. It's always farming. That's how you win at Carcassonne. By being the biggest farmer. All right, guys. There it is. Hey, everybody, and welcome to my unboxing channel. Today, we're going to be looking at Stardew Valley, the board game. Now, the thing you need to understand about Stardew Valley, the board game, is it's nothing like the video game. You can't even make Krobus your roommate. What the hell is up with that, Concerned Ape? Why can't Krobus be my roommate? 0 stars. I'm sending it back. Round 2. I can't do a second round just now. I mean, first and foremost, my voice is kind of spent. I don't know why. I found like I was I spoke a lot there. I did a lot of speaking. I know, yeah, I need a brain break. I'm very pleased that we won, though. That makes me very happy. I'm very, very happy. Do you have the Stardew guidebook? No, actually, I don't. I have played Codenames. Yeah, we have quite a few versions of Codenames. The sound effects did your voice in? Yeah, doing the Junimo sound effects. But it was necessary. It was necessary. I like the music. Is there anything else? Was I've got this table set up? Anything else I can do? Maybe like a cool trick or something. I have nothing. I have nothing to do a cool trick. Oh yeah, this I made a note of the house rules, but we didn't actually end. Oh fuck me. Sorry, table almost just flipped. Is not a secure table. One event per season, one extra event per season. Yeah, so I added that. 2 villagers face up. I was reading what other house rules people did for Stardew Valley, the board game. Somebody said, oh, play with like 2 villagers always face up and then you can choose which one you want. But I didn't actually end up doing that because I didn't think it was necessary. Oh man, you can see how dirty the sensor is. I need to clean it. Here we go. We're doing... I can't even remember what the Junimos look like. I'll do a little Junimo. There we go. I think the eyes are bigger, right? Or are they small? I can't remember. They got big or small eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much for playing my game. There we go. Very cursed, Junimo. All right, guys. There we go. That is going to do it, I think, for today. Bada bing. Bada bozo. Boom. Excellent stuff, guys. I will be back on Friday for another stream. We will not be doing another tabletop game. We are done with the tabletop for this week, but I would certainly do more board game type of stuff if that's something you would want to see. I'm always looking for fun ways to adapt the streams and make them fun and different and new and exciting. So yeah, hopefully this was something that was Tabletop Wednesdays. I can't set this up every Wednesday. The actual setup took me all day, so I don't think I could do this every Wednesday. But we can certainly do some more like stuff with a table. The table's not too hard to set up. This is literally just... Oh, the camera. I turned the camera off. This is literally just a table on my piano stand. So we could certainly do some more like crafting-y stuff on here, which would be fun. So yeah. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it seemed to work out. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was maybe a little hard to see, like all the pieces and stuff. At all times. I know there's like the writing is really small, but hopefully you're watching on a big screen and not just your phone. RIP mobile users, I'll say that. Anybody who watched this stream in its entirety on mobile, thank you in particular, because I feel like you probably could hardly see anything and you were still like, yeah, Stardew Valley. So thank you, but also thank you to everybody, genuinely. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. All right. Let's get on out of here. Let's see. Whoa. Can we? Whoa. Let's see who's live on Twitch today. Let's see if raiding actually works today. We tried to raid yesterday and it didn't work. I see Charlie is streaming Stardew Valley again, so it would probably be pretty appropriate if we raided on in. We need a good Stardew raid message though. We need a good Stardew raid message. What would be our raid message? What would be most appropriate for our raid message for today? We won Stardew. Garfield related. Okay, maybe Lasagna Farm was a success. Yeah, maybe we do that. Let me get over here. Woo. Sorry, I'm leaning over. Lasagna Farm was a success. Oh, Maru the goat, that could work as well. Maru the goat. Was she a goat though? Was she really a goat? Also, hello, focus. Thank you. Was she a goat? Hello, focus on me. Is he trying to focus on Luigi's head back there? Focus on me. Thank you. Check on. These are all very good suggestions. Yeah, Paul, please. I mean, Paul's actually, he has the day off today, unfortunately. So I'm having to use autofocus for today. Paul, I mean, camera. Maru the go. Let's go. Okay, let's go for. Lasagna Farm was a complete success. All right, this is going to be our raid message for today. Lasagna Farm was a complete success. So feel free to copy and paste that message from me. We're going to go say hi to Cool Lake, who is currently playing Stardew Valley, the game. So not the board game. I just did the board game. Charlie's doing the game, which is very exciting. Guys, I'll be back on Friday with another stream and hopefully a new video for you to watch with your eyes. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope maybe it inspired you to get the game yourself if you want to get some friends together and play it. But yeah. All right, guys. Take care. Go send Charlie some love, and I will see you guys on Friday. All right. Goodbye.